look at people and get into some sort of bullshit argument about whether or not it's free speech, whether or not you have the right to do it. But the problem is you end up abusing the fuck out of whatever authority you have on any social media site, regardless of how small that authority really is.
I just want
Right.
to say real quick, hello there. Apologies, I had to set some things up on my end. What's up?
Well, Lance, okay, now earlier today, I should explain this is maybe 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours ago.
Okay,
Lance had a little clapper broadcast, and
okay,
now keep in mind the only reason I found out he still had a clapper is actually because a third party had told me. I'm not going to mention who because I don't want Lance losing his shit and going after them.
okay,
But the fact is, they told me that he had a new clapper. It's like, okay, I guess I'll poke my head in out of curiosity to see what the fuck is going on.
okay.
And then, of course, he ends up going back, like, he's hinting at Dan, he's hinting at myself, he's hinting at Prof, doing the same shit. He's doing the same shit that he usually does, where he'll kind of glance in your direction to indicate who he's referring to, but not really saying it,
Yeah.
while at the same time implying that everyone's an evil, lying dick.
Well, I just want to explain to this, like, why the fuck are you even here? What's the problem, Lance?
Were you to forget about the closing video? You guys are supposed to forget about me.
What closing
The
video?
close
Tried to, and then he
What?
pulled some shit.
Hold on. I'm getting to the bottom of this. What closing video? What are
that
you on
Dan.
about?
I watched it.
Oh, that. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, but the
You're supposed to
problem is,
forget about me.
no, that's not how this works. All right, let's make this absolutely fucking clear, you terminally online spurg. This is not how this shit works. This is not how any of this shit works. I don't care that you get mad and butthurt that people talk about you. This is the internet, you fuckwad. People will talk about whatever they like. Deal with it. You have any idea how many weirdos I deal with who try to accuse me of being a pedophile for going after pedophiles? You just learn to deal with this shit. Why do you fucking care?
Because I do care. I like you as a friend.
Ew, we're not friends. Fuck off,
No,
Spurg. Also,
But
hello
we
there.
are. We are friends, brother.
No, we're
From
not.
other.
No, we're not. So,
Yes,
since
we.
we're on this topic, Lance, what have you been doing ever since Nathan Larson went to prison and basically died?
He's dead now.
yeah,
Yeah, he's dead. The fucker's been dead since September.
I
he's
did
been
not
dead
know.
for over a month.
Well,
So,
he did. He did tell me he was starving himself.
yeah, and he's probably dead
Starving.
because of it. So, what the fuck do you, well, like, what have you been doing afterwards?
I've been trying to forget about it a lot.
Well, of course you're trying to forget about it because you were involved with the dude.
I hated that dude from the beginning.
Yet you worked with him.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
Hell
did.
no. I hated him forever. I hate him now.
So what the
I
fuck were you
fucking hate.
doing? You tried to go after Belle Damasi and make all these. I
No,
mean,
I didn't. No, I didn't.
was that her
No, I
name? I forgot her
didn't.
name.
I left her alone.
Belle Damasi. Yeah. No, you didn't. You
Yes,
fucking
I did. I
attacked her,
left her alone. I left
and then
her
she
alone.
called you out for the fucking spurg that you are, and then you fucking left.
That's it. She didn't hear no more of me. That's it. I'm done.
You were done
But the fact is,
You were done talking to them
she only left you
specifically.
alone.
Yes, I'm done talking to them. Never
So
bothered them again.
I've also heard from some people that the reason your parents know about what you've been doing online is because apparently the cops came and knocked on their door. Is that true?
No, the detective called.
Okay, so the detective called and asked questions about you.
Yes.
That's still pretty bad. So what the fuck were you doing? What is this whole thing?
I was trying to make friends, earn money.
Okay. What
And I
else?
got followers off of my TikTok.
That seems to be all you care about is attention, isn't it?
Not really. I
I
care
mean, it
about
comes
everything
across
else.
like that. That's all you talk about. All you
It's
talk
not
about is me,
a
Mr. Lance. I was on a pedophile website. Look at guys,
doesn't
I do it for clout.
pedophile. I hate pedophiles.
Yet you fucking joined a website that gives
But I'm
advice to
not a
pedophiles to
pedophile.
fuck kids.
But I'm not a pedophile. I hate pedophiles. I wish all pedophiles would die or get help One
You
of the
called
two.
Nathan Larson your friend,
I
you
interject
fuckwad.
something.
Nathan Larson was never my friend.
You called him that.
No, I didn't. I never called him a friend. He's a fucking asshole, a dead asshole now.
Interject something. Okay. Now, let me just cycle back to the closing video for a minute.
Yeah.
Now, Lance, you snipped out like an entire segment where I basically went into like a little bit of a short bibliography of some of your online escapades. Is there any particular reason you snipped that whole bit out?
Because you lied about the DeviantArt thing. I would never do that kind of thing on DeviantArt. Never.
Okay, well, if I lied, then why were you IP banned from DeviantArt? Can you explain what happened that got you banned?
Yeah, hey, Gage, can you explain to me what he did on DeviantArt?
Now, keep in mind, this is only what I've heard. This is only what I've heard. I've emphasized that it's just been what I've excuse me. I've made sure to emphasize before that this is only what I heard. I have not seen like pictures of baby carrots or thumbtacks that these people have got because of course they blocked him
Mhm.
like back when it all happened. Supposedly, again, this is supposedly, but given his behavior, this does sound a lot more plausible than he'd like to admit.
Okay.
He was in a Bolt and EV fandom on DA years ago. Like this is around maybe 9, 10 years ago. So this is around like he would be in his early 20s at the time. He basically met some people that he kind of became friends with. One of them was 14, the other one was like 15, 16, like between the ages of 15 and 16. He befriended them, asking them for like art, and of course they respectfully told him no because these were people that were already doing commissions that people actually paid for. And he would often ask to be depicted as Bull the dog, and then he would basically start demanding it of them, and they basically became very upset with him, and then they'd block him for like a week, and then he would make a bunch of journals that they would occasionally look at where he'd be sulking and basically throwing a tantrum and being mad that they just refused to make art for him, and he's mad because they blocked him, and he's like saying all kinds of like woes me level shit like he normally does. So they unblocked him, which I think they probably shouldn't have done, but they were teenagers.
Yeah.
So they unblocked him and tried to give him another chance, and that's when he started asking like really inappropriate, like sexual questions to the older of the
I
two of
wouldn't
them.
do that. No, I wouldn't do that. I didn't do that. That's a lie. That's a complete total lie.
Lance, there is so much fucking receipts on your ass. There is nothing you can do to say to get yourself out of this. All right, so we're on the topic. And yes, why did you add baby furries or puppy furs into a server of Minecraft with children? Why are you
Sure.
doing that?
I just wanted to see what they'd say about it. Invite them to the server, see what they'd react to.
Why would you
Why
do
would
that?
you want to do that?
Because I'm bored.
Because
We're
you're
all-
bored?
Yeah.
You send children into conflicting fetish servers like lambs to the slaughter because you were bored.
Right.
What the
I mean,
fuck is this?
You do understand that if there was a predator in that server and you didn't know it, they could easily have gotten their hands on a kid.
Now imagine that. Imagine sending kids to possibly get molested because he was bored. Wow.
Yes.
And here's the thing, even though you could say that you don't know, you also can't say that it's not a possibility.
I would be horrified if you ever end up as a fucking daycare assistant. I'd be horrified.
Yeah, kids, go play with that weird guy with the clown costume in his trunk.
So I need to keep asking these questions. So why, again, we're going back to this logic again. Why did you send these people in?
So I could have more friends to talk to.
It doesn't work like that, Lance.
I could talk to anybody in the world.
That's not how this works.
No matter their height, no matter their gender, if they're transgender, if they're gay.
That's not how this works.
Like you, I could
You
talk
are
to
inviting children into fetish servers.
It wasn't a fetish server.
Yes, it
my own
was.
personal server that I gave away.
Yes, it was. What do you mean it was your own server you gave away? What do you mean that?
I created the pup server and I gave it away. And I got
Why?
tired of it. Because I wanted to give it away. I don't have any other reason why.
Jesus Christ. Because you gave it
How
away.
irresponsible that is just to make servers that can be attached to your name that could have all kinds of shit in it that can end up getting you arrested.
Well, let's just go. Hold on. Let's go back to a few things because I want to establish a few things. So you were on a pedophile website known as rapey.co.
That doesn't I'm a pedophile.
You tried to call yourself a pedo hunter. Meanwhile, you joined a literal pedo community, and you became friends with Nathan Larson to the point that you invited you were hosting shows where Larson was inviting his victims so that he can harass them live on the telly for his sick conveniences, and we're supposed to believe that there's anything virtuous coming out of your fucking mouth. I remember the first time you were on my show, I gave you a chance to explain your side of the story, and you failed spectacularly to provide a single shred of evidence.
I shouldn't just.
And then you admitted to all of your wrongdoings within a fucking millisecond because you're a retard. God, this is the reason why people think you're a fucking joke, Lance.
Oh yeah, apparently, like there was like a 13-year-old internet catfish on Twitter that he tried to internet date. Apparently, Dawn's bringing that up in the chat.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? Ask Lance if you. Wait. What are you doing? Wait, what are you doing with a white-haired catfish on Twitter?
They can't catfish me because I know exactly what they're trying to do when they talk to me.
You were talking to an account that was 13 years of age, at least claiming to be that shit, but why the fuck are you talking to them?
I doubt it's even 13. I doubt it's even 13.
It doesn't matter. You believed they were 13 when you tried. So what the fuck was that about? What, you got your dick hard because you saw an available 13-year-old and decided to go in? Is that what happened?
No.
I have to assume that, dude.
You can't assume something that's
no normal person goes, free real estate 13-year-old. I'm gonna go talk to that.
Not true.
No, literally no fucking person does that. No normal person fucking does that. Don't even fucking lie.
I'm not lying. I wouldn't do that. I know better than that, asshole.
Bullshit.
All right, Cass, mind if I ask a couple questions?
Sure, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, now, apparently, like, Lance, you said that you brought your girlfriend on Clapper to make me jealous. Like, why would that make me jealous in any way, shape, or form?
Fuck? You can make you jealous on Clapper.
Yeah, keep in mind, the same dude that's been in the relationship for almost a decade is somehow supposed to be jealous of a dude that's been in the relationship for, like, what, maybe a month?
Oh my god, what is this shit?
This is, like, literally 8-year-old logic.
Why are you even still here, Lance? I don't understand. I genuinely don't.
Kill me? You want to kill myself? Is that what you want, you asshole?
I'm not doing. I mean, why are you still here on the internet? Why can't you just move on, get off the internet, and like just go on with your life?
Stop talking about me. I'd move on, but you won't shut up about.
Here's a great way of like ignore. It's called ignoring the problem. For example, if someone's saying mean stuff to you, you ignore it. You fucking ignore that shit. You don't engage in that shit. You just learn to ignore it. If you're not online, you're not going to hear it anyway. You're not going to see anyone talking about you. Boom, problem solved. It's so easy to fix. It just requires you to stop being a terminally online spurg. Fuck off with this.
Oh, just
he tried to throw his girlfriend in front of him like a meat shield earlier.
Seriously?
Like, my girlfriend's here. She'll fight my battles. Help me. It's like, dude, you're an adult. I'm not even yelling at you or swearing at you or even really being vulgar or hostile, and you're already calling for someone else to come over and save you like you're a damsel calling a flaming building.
That's incredibly sad to hear, actually. I think that's funny.
It's just cowardly. It's like...
She's handicapped, by the way.
Yeah, and you're fucking weirdo. What's your point? Apologies if I'm going through some things at the moment. I can't even see shit.
Well, the thing is, though, like, handicapped or not, that makes it worse, dude, because that means you threw a handicapped woman in the way to try to shield yourself from someone just simply saying, I don't like the way you treated one of my friends.
Again, what is the logic of this? I'm still trying to understand it all. Well, I'm trying to understand it. Like, what is this logic? What am I even, like, listening to? What is the point of this?
There is no point.
Yeah, there is no point, because you're a fucking delusional spurg. Get the fuck out of here.
Life is meaningless. I should end myself because of you.
You know what? Do it, pussy. I don't give a shit.
I mean, let's be honest. You love yourself too much to kill yourself.
I don't care if a pedo says they're gonna kill themselves. What is this shit? Moral grandstanding? Oh, oh my god! Thought I said mean words. I'm gonna kill myself. You've done this before.
Like you've done this like suicide baiting shit at least 3 times before.
Oh,
Like
hey,
you've done it
scared
twice
I'm gonna
previously.
Gage. Coyote wants in call. Are you willing to put him in here?
All right.
Put
I
him in
mean,
here.
you've done this suicide bait shit like twice before, and you've also done this shit. Like you've done this shit before. Like you've tried to suicide bait people before when it came down to someone just simply saying, I just think what you're doing is awfully shitty."
I'm just gonna say this real quick. I do not care for the plights of people. If you're going to be using this tactic to shut people down, I'm not gonna fall for it. So my response to
scared.
you is, you want to kill yourself? Fucking do it. Stop being a pussy.
I thought it would scare you.
Yeah, it clearly didn't fucking work. Now did it?
So again, here we go with the whole manipulation shit where you're trying to
Absolutely.
control someone else.
Yes, that is how he. This is how this fucking spurg works, my dude. This is how
Like, yeah,
people like
like,
him work in
if you
general.
wonder why people don't like you, it's because of shit like that.
Yeah,
Well, you guys don't like me, but other people do like me.
I don't care if people.
All 300 of those bots that you bought.
I didn't buy that on a clapper. They just followed me.
I don't care. I genuinely could not care. Also, give me a sec, real quick, since
Yeah, like,
give me a sec
Cass
to add
you
him.
might have to do that, Cass, because I can't reach Coyote.
I guess you're not friends on Discord yet, huh? Okay, here we go. This should
Yeah,
work. This should
there
work.
we are. But it's like you've done this before. Like you did this in the first stream, you did this in the second stream, and you did it in between when people were confronting you after the fact. Like you've done it like a total of 4 times.
All right.
Like you've done it 3 times involving this in this particular continuity. You did it once before we even knew you existed. Like you're a serial suicide baiter. You're like Cord Kitty without the fursuit.
Anyway, we got Coyote here. Welcome to the show. Feel free to express yourself, my dude.
Hi, how's it going, Lance? So I got a couple of questions for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So why don't you tell me a little bit more about this Discord server that you had, but then gave away that you were trying to invite children into? What was the point of that server? I genuinely want to know.
It was to have like pups and pup roleplay.
Okay, so basically sexual roleplay, and you're inviting children. Is that correct?
No, I wasn't.
So what's the pup roleplay then? Is it like a? Why don't you just explain that to me real quick?
Where you wear a mask and you pretend to be a puppy.
So a puphood essentially.
Yeah, technically. It was
so you were. So hold on. Did you say an 18+ server?
Yes, that's what it
and
was.
you were inviting children in there.
No, I wasn't.
You just said you were. Like earlier, literally that was no. Don't talk over me. This is not the part where you talk over me. This is the part where I ask you questions, okay? And they're really fun questions, and then you just answer them, okay? Can you do that for me, champ?
Yes.
Okay. So you were inviting children from DeviantArt into a pup server that was 18+, where people wore BDSM gear from the furry fandom. Is that all correct?
That's wrong.
How is it wrong?
Because I wasn't inviting children. I was trying to invite people from pub space.
Those two things.
Checking their ages, though.
Hold on, those two things are not mutually exclusive. Just because you were inviting them from a place doesn't mean you weren't inviting children. I specified that you were inviting children because that's what was on the table before when you said children were being invited into a server that you owned and then gave away. So what this means is you were inviting children into an adult space.
No, I wasn't.
You literally said that earlier. What the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't invite children. It was all adults from pub space. On the group cool community.
I believe they were adults, but that doesn't mean they were.
They are. It's a 21+.
How would you be able to verify that?
Is there a verification process in your server when you were doing this?
Yes, there was.
Were they also verified on repeat?
Gage, hold on, guys, hold on. I want to know this. What's the process of your verification?
You have to put in your phone number. They send you a text, and you put it in Discord, and you got access.
No. We're not talking Discord verification. We're talking about verification in the server. Do you get people to say what their ages are? Do you talk to people? to figure out if
Yeah.
they're bots or not.
Yes, I do. I
Explain
get them to
explain if you do
verify
that. How do you do that?
I talk to them for a bit.
Okay, so
Is it voice chat or are you texting?
I want to clarify this. The guy who's into pup roleplay is the one doing the verification process, and you're the one trying to determine whether or not these are children or not. When you're
Yeah.
the one accused of wanting to date children.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm too old.
Well, I mean, you're clearly not too old to
Right.
invite them into this 18 plus space, so I mean, I don't know what to believe at this point. Plus, you're into pup roleplay, which by default denotes that they are children in the roleplay, at least. So, I mean, it doesn't stand to be like a huge leap in logic that you may, in fact, be into kids.
Which I'm not. I would never have kids on my own.
The first indication that you might be that type of person was that you joined rapey.co.
Oh, this is the verified on rapey guy.
Yeah, that's him.
That's the one and the same.
One of the same.
All right. So verified on rapey. I do have a question for you. What is the goal here? What are you trying to accomplish? I'd really like to know that.
I want to be popular someday.
Okay.
By putting myself in a situation where I'm constantly lighting myself on fire.
Oh my fucking.
I can feel myself kind of short-circuiting from that response. Give me 1 second. I need a minute.
No problem.
Get the screwdriver. He needs to fix the motherboard.
So you're big-brained, and I mean like fifth-dimensional astral projected underwater chess plan here is to try to get popular by inviting children into an 18-plus space for pup roleplay, and then going on this stream to try to tell people to leave you alone, which is even counterintuitive to becoming popular to begin with in any context. Am I getting this right? Like, does this make sense? Because I feel like I'm having an aneurysm trying to explain this. This feels functionally fucking just insane, like banana sandwich, completely outside your gourd logic.
I have a hard time understanding this myself when I kept dealing with them for what? 2 years now, was it? And you think was it, Gage? 2 years?
Like roughly 1.5, 2 years.
1.5, okay, yeah.
Why don't we segue back into the suicide baiting? Why have you been doing that? What did you think that was going to accomplish as far as your little bid for popularity went?
Oh, scare some people.
Why do you want to scare people?
So that I can give in to them.
Wait,
I'm sorry,
What?
what? Do you want to repeat that one again? Was that English? Try that again.
So I can give in to them.
So you can, hold on, so you can give in to them?
what does that mean?
Some people have weaknesses.
Oh, wait a minute. So you wanted to suicide bait so you could exploit the weakness of others?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Are you understanding exactly how shitty that sounds when I say that out loud to you? Like, do you know how much of a shitty human...
lost people to suicide? Do you think it's all right to kind of piss in those people's faces because they've actually lost family members and friends that didn't take that shit seriously?
So, wait, hold on. I just want to say this real quick. I want to ask. So, this is you admitting to the fact that you are intentionally aware of your actions the entire time you do this shit.
Yes.
So, you intentionally joined a website full of pedophiles. You intentionally became friends with Nathan Larson before he died. You intentionally hosted a show where he threw in his groomed victims to harass them in front of an audience of pedophiles so that they can't fight back against him. You have a history of going out of your way to partake in sexual role plays or conversations with a 13-year-old bait account, and you tried to throw a bunch of kids from Minecraft into a puppy server.
I gotta tell you, buddy, if somebody told me right now that I had to pick between being eaten alive by 4 fucking alligators or be you for half a second, I would really pick the alligators.
Like without a second, alligator.
My God. This is incredibly sad for many different reasons.
How do you get like you? I want to know now. How do you get as fucked up as you are? Who hurt you? I want to know more. Tell me the lore. Teach me what happened.
Like,
Yeah.
who was it that hit you with a pillowcase full of bricks that got us to where we are now?
Who turned you like this?
Did your father kick your ass when you were a kid? Because it really seems like that might be part of it. Tell me the backstory. I want to know. Please, Mr. Joker Arc, tell me how you became this way. Tell me how you got these scars.
I mean,
Hello?
I don't understand.
Major Tom to ground control. Are you there?
Yes, we have a problem. Oh Jesus!
Yep.
Careful, Cass. They're onto you.
Oh no. Load up the shotgun, Johnny. Get your gun.
Lance,
I
please.
just don't
Please, Lance.
understand I just don't understand the logic behind it, because you realize that when people see you doing that kind of stuff, it doesn't make people like you, because then they realize, wait, this is the kind of shit someone does
They're
when
coming
they
for
are
you,
just
Lance.
trying to mindfuck you.
Lance, please, you're giving me the silent treatment. Stop. I can't take this. This hurts me. My mother used to do this. I can't take it, Lance. Please stop ignoring me. Lance, you're bringing back recollections of my unhappy childhood. Lance, talk to me, please. God damn it, talk to me. I'm kidding, by the way. I had a very happy childhood.
He's living up to his logo.
So again, I just want to point out real quick, what exactly did you do this for? Was it really all for clout? Is that what it is? You wanted to make money and clout off of social media?
Come on, Lance. What are you, 5? Just fucking answer the questions, dude.
Come on, just answer the questions, my dude. It's
Are you
really
pouting?
expensive.
Seriously?
Oh, he
Hi.
left. He left.
He's gonna go cry and sulk in the corner for the next 12 hours. As he's listening to the call by Linkin Park in slow motion.
Oh my god, he just sent me a fucking friend request.
Oh, get fucked. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just one of those fucking things where he's just flying off the
Oh my fucking... Oh, he sent me one too. What the fuck?
What the fuck for?
Is he sending
Be
you one
my
too,
friend
Gage?
or I'll kill myself. Okay, razor blades are in the hardware store.
Alright, yeah, give me a sec. Let's see if we can get some other people in here to have some fun, but yeah, Lance BDF. Yeah, give me a sec to fix this
Yeah,
thing
but
up.
that's what I think is like the most pathetic, is that he's more than willing to try to talk shit when he has like superior numbers, or if you can't talk back. But when it comes to anyone at all, just asking him basic questions or just talking to him like an adult, he freaks the fuck out and shits all over himself about it. Well, like, so that's the thing. He tries to mind fuck people, and when he can, because he knows he can't manipulate people, he just lives it.
Hold on.
I found Grinch Bear.
It is everyone's favorite drunk uncle here to give you some very not sober life advice.
Oh jeez.
Let me go check this real quick. Is he supposed to be online, or is he just pretending he's offline?
Joke's
Probably
on you.
both.
I was just
Did he
pretending.
actually leave the call?
Yeah,
No,
he
he's-
left the call.
He left the call, but he's still in the
basically
chat.
Yeah.
He threw a fit and stormed off because people weren't just
Well,
sucking his dick.
well, since the recording's going, I imagine. Hey, Lance, you ever seen a dung beetle? You ever notice how they eat shit? Maybe you could do that.
Oh, he already has.
Lance, if you're watching right now, I know a great song by one YouTuber known as Rusty Cage that I would love to send to you. I think it's very educational, and I think you would really, really enjoy it. I think a lot of chat knows the song I'm talking about too. Yeah, no, that's it. That's right there. He's got it. Circle gets the square.
I actually don't know this song.
Oh, it's
Snake goes
beautiful.
into the rabbit hole, then you give the top a pull. Make sure you don't fuck up the stool on the ceiling beam, champ.
Lance, if you don't come back into the call because a black man showed up, you're a racist.
What?
That's a good point. Lance, do you want to be a racist on top of everything else? I don't think you do.
Do you want to be a racist pedophile?
That sounds like a game show.
It really does.
You know?
Sounds like an episode of Jerry Springer.
No.
I think
Some
it was.
Jerry
I think it's like
Springer.
every episode of Jerry Springer, to be honest. If we're being completely like cards on the table, it's like every episode. And Maury Povich.
Yeah, that too.
I swear to
you
God, that
realize
sounds like
half
something
the people
Tosh
there
would-
are people that you wouldn't want to fuck anyway.
So he would fit in.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike all of his sex partners in the past, he would in fact fit in.
I mean, it's really hard to fit into anything when you have a dick that you can use to reset a cable box.
Yep. This right here is Lance. Lance claims that he's not the father of that 5-month-old baby, Deshandi.
Oh my.
Well,
Dude,
no,
he can't be the father, as he's currently demonstrating he doesn't have any balls.
you cannot procreate.
Yeah, I think he's more like a Ken doll down there. I don't think he's a creature that can actually have sex. I think he's like an
He's
amoeba.
like
He
a
just like
doll or
splits off and suddenly there's another Lance.
Yep.
Ken at
Oh,
least had a
God, no.
girlfriend his
You
own
would not
age.
give me those nightmares, Coyote. Damn it, Cass.
What in the
Posting
fuck is this?
Posting
Like,
memes.
you ever-
Oh my god.
Do you ever realize though that every single time he's confronted with anything at all, he doesn't actually try to like give a straight answer. His only thought is, "I better run away now, or Dad's gonna come upstairs and beat my ass."
Again.
Yeah,
For
I
12th
love the
time.
memes that comes out of our spurg. This is great thumbnail material. By
Yeah,
the way.
I'm gonna tell you, Lance, if you happen to be watching this stream right now, I got 2 theories on you since you didn't divulge your backstory. Either your dad kicked your ass too much, or he didn't kick it enough. One of those 2 things happened. That's how you turned out like you. Those are my working theories.
Since he didn't explain anything to anyone. Coyote, are you okay?
No, he gave me the silent treatment. I don't know if I'll recover.
Let me know if I have to delete this, but this is in response to his threat.
That might not be YouTube friendly.
Perfect. But seriously,
All
like,
right, I'll
it's
take
like
it
what
down.
you said, Coyote. My only thought is like it's either he craves the attention because his parents don't give a shit, or he craves the attention because he sees how famous some people get, and he honestly had this bullshit delusion, baby Godzilla, that he would actually be able to pull that shit off, despite the fact that he lacks the intelligence, charisma, or skill to do anything legitimately entertaining, except make a fool of himself. Yeah, baby Godzilla.
I'm just saying, Lance. I know you're watching. Stop being a pussy.
I never realized that he looks like a
Stop
fucking
being
cat.
racist.
Now that I think about it.
Stop being a pussy, dude. It's not. This will not give you any favors. It actually makes things worse.
God damn, it's a wall of lances, and just like that, that's too many lances.
Oh, by the
think
way,
about it, one
off
is too many.
topic.
Oh my god.
Off topic. Do you know we're getting a Gamera movie again?
Nice.
Yeah, right.
I actually am excited for it. I'm not really a huge fan of the franchise, but I do love the designs.
Oh yeah, knowing Lance, he's probably pacing in his room right now. He's probably
Brat.
like debating with himself if he wants to go back on. He does this a lot, by the way.
He's pacing like an angry neutered pup.
Yeah, he's like hunting rabbits in the back of the barn. He just shoot one, they all leave, come back 10 minutes later.
It's like, well, shit, they came back. I found Boobo. What's up?
Nothing much. It seems that Lance yeah,
He's the big chicken, so he flew the coop.
yeah, he's a chicken.
Right. Wait, does anybody know the Sir Robin song?
Sir Robin ran away, bravely ran away, away. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled.
So a lot of people are asking who he is, so let me recap this as quickly and efficiently as possible. So Lance was a person we had on show a few years back because he was accused on being on a notorious pedophile website known as Rapey, which anyone who's
Run by
involved,
Nathan Larson.
yeah, by Nathan Larson. It was hosted by Nathan Larson's. At least I guess he bought the servers or maintained it with like whatever the case is. It was that. We had him on show. He's admitted to everything because he's so stupid. He doesn't understand how to properly, respond to questions. But he did admit to everything. He was on a website. He actively verified his account, as every other website does when you sign up to it and you register. You go through all this process. He tried to say he was accidentally signed up to the website. He did not accidentally sign up to it. It doesn't work like that. Anywho, he cried like a bitch, ran off the stream. He also has been accused of a multitude of servers that he continues to create. Every week or so, about someone says, "Hey, dude, this Lance guy has pedophiles in his server, with kids in it." He then decides to immediately panic and delete these servers and runs away. This is a very common thing he does. Extremely common.
Is this
That's the one-
the same
oh,
guy
yeah,
with
like,
the
he'll
fish
start
face?
something and then he'll run from
No,
it.
no, that's Stetson.
No,
Hardwick.
no,
That's a
that's
different person.
Stetson, and
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm convinced Stetson is either dead or in jail.
He's
Alright,
at a
makes sense.
psychiatric care facility.
You know, I noticed.
Oh, is
Oh
he?
boy.
Yep.
You know, I noticed something. Fox and Coyote are both something that would hunt down chickens, and that is what Lance is pretty much right now.
That fits.
Yeah, fits.
Oh, you chicken.
So the most recent drama I remember was that he was running a couple of servers. He likes to make servers. He likes to try to merge them together so that he can like foster a bunch of people to watch his shitty podcasts, right? He does this a lot. So, and the most recent example of this was like a couple months ago. Some dudes fucking around came across the server, and they found that the server was merged together from a puppy roleplay server into a Minecraft server. So there's kids getting involved in a fetish server, and had like Lance was like, "Oh, I had no idea." And when he was, of course, was confronted by this, he decided to basically say, "Get away from me," and basically just ran off. So this happens a lot with Lance, by the way.
Guys, didn't you do a stream a few months ago with Lance where we witnessed him delete his server right in front of us?
Yeah, like,
Oh.
Lance
Right on-
overall,
right on-
I
he was
remember
really
that.
scrubbed the server.
Give me a
I
second.
was wondering why he sounded so familiar. He is the guy that I cackled at while he cried.
Yeah, speaking of which, real quick,
quick.
this is the video of these dudes who found this shit. By the way,
Yeah, Nintendo sent that to me as well.
yeah, this is where like apparently they questioned him, and then he did the whole, "I don't care if there's kids in the server. I don't care if they get molested by pedophiles."
I'm more concerned with getting popular, even though everyone thinks I'm a cunt.
For the record,
It's
I'm
hard to
definitely
get
not
well
suggesting
known.
anyone do. Sorry, go ahead.
It's hard to get well known when everyone fucking hates you.
Okay, go ahead, Grinch.
Well, at least not in a good way.
And for the record, everyone here who has way too much free time definitely should not find and mass downvote his podcast. I am not endorsing that in any way, shape, or form. Do not go do it.
Maybe I'm doing it on my off days.
I mean, if I
Like,
found
yeah,
his
here's the one
podcast
where
just purely by happenstance, I'd downvote it because he's a piece of shit, and he also produces bad content. And his voice annoys me and offends me on every level except for physical. Maybe
Jesus,
now,
Jesus
just listening
Christ.
to his
He just
voice,
mentioned
I'm
me
gonna
in a
vomit.
Clapper video.
So the point with Lance is that he has a history of saying he's not a pedophile, but he constantly associates openly with pedophiles all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just brought me up in one of his lame ass Clapper videos just now.
Oh,
Wait,
so
when?
Oh,
right
no.
now?
Dude, let's
Yeah.
watch. Let's watch.
Hell
Yeah, let's
let's
watch.
do
Let's
it.
Oh,
watch some
dear.
shit.
This could be
one more
fun.
thing. Is it just me, or does Lance kind of sound like a Down syndrome Mike Tyson?
No. You shut up. You shut up. Lance does not have the talent to make Mike Tyson mysteries.
Fair enough.
So
Hold on. Hold on to settle it. Just to settle it, in case Lance comes back, we'll ask him to say, "I'm on Zoloft, so I don't kill you, motherfuckers," and we'll determine the truth then.
Okay. Where's his YouTube channel? I don't know. I don't even know if he has a YouTube channel anymore, does he?
He doesn't have a YouTube channel. Like, he has one, but he doesn't upload shit on it because he's openly admitted that if he did, people would call him a faggot.
By the way, not to get political, but does anybody remember when it was like revealed that Donald Trump had like 5 friends who turned out to be like massive pedophiles?
You know nothing good ever comes when you're about to start the sentence with "not to get political."
No. I'm working toward a point here. You remember that, right?
Something about
Not
that.
really.
So someone like made like a meme image of that. It was something to the effect of, no normal person has 5 friends that turn out that just coincidentally all happen to be pedophiles. You might not be a pedophile yourself, but there's clearly something within you that keeps drawing you to them.
Maybe they smell his children on him. Who knows?
It's the blood sacrifices of children, of course.
He
How he
hasn't
always
washed behind his ears, so now his genitals release a boysenberry scent that attracts pedophiles.
So,
Anyway, do we have
I'll-
a link to that?
Right now, Cass. I might be
okay.
able to put it in the Discord.
all right, put in the Discord if you
I'll
can.
see. I'll see if it works. I don't know if it does, but I'll give it a shot.
Well, you should be able to just screen share, and we can.
Try.
You should be able to just screen share, and we can just watch it all at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had to download it using my phone because it's a mobile app.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're using your
Because
phone.
because the cocksuckery never ends.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
to retort to Tailfit, I have to agree. Norm was definitely the guy who made Mike Tyson's mysteries enjoyable.
Rest in
That's
peace,
all.
Norm.
Rule in peace, Norm Macdonald.
Hell yeah! I met his opener on a cruise a while back.
Damn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How's
it's
that?
too. I didn't realize that something that's less than 30 megabits is apparently too powerful.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is
Got
there a
me.
way I can send this to somebody using my phone?
I-
Hold on, I'm gonna connect my phone using my USB cable, and then I can just download it onto my computer, and then.
Or you can just send it to a Google Drive and then just download it on your computer.
yeah, that too.
do
I
that
mean,
real
that's.
quick.
Pardon?
Are you sure you can't just link it? What's going on with this?
Well, the problem is it's a mobile app, so unless you're using a Chromebook, it won't process the shit.
Mm.
That's one reason to hate mobile apps that are only mobile apps is because there's always some bullshit faggotry that comes with it.
Or if you have a
Shit, I
Gmail account, if you want to bypass the upload into Google Drive, you can just put it on an email it to yourself, and it'll automatically go to Drive as it emails to yourself. So you can just do that and then download it on your computer.
Makes me wish my Chromebook didn't die a few years ago.
Cedric says also to say what are the chances are this creepo has even more Discord servers where he grooms minors. I mean, it's always possible. This guy is a terminally online spurg, chat. You have no idea how many times he gets caught building servers and then burning them down when he gets accused of pedophilia being inside of it. You know.
I'm not gonna
Isn't
say
that
it's
what Maximilian Must kept doing.
I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee, but it's probably above 99%.
No, he does this a lot. He will always build servers. There'll always be like petos in it. It's always the same ones as well.
How did
most
he
of the
say
time.
he age verified or whatever?
Oh, he
Oh,
says
apparently-
They
that.
had to send him their phone number.
Yeah, apparently he said some shit about getting their phone numbers, and then there would be a text, and that's all it was. And like he would talk to him.
That is
something to that
creepy.
effect. That's incredibly creepy. Yeah, you're right. If that sounds creepy, chat, it's because it is creepy.
It
Can't you
is
like
very
track,
much
like
so.
get someone's information with their phone number?
Imagine being dumb enough to give Lance your personal information.
Actually, yeah, if you give someone your phone number, they can actually find you via white pages. So yeah, that's enough to
Yeah.
identify you.
Oh yeah.
Plus you can find your
I
social
have a
media
server.
for contacts.
I have a server where minors are not allowed. It is not a porn or like fetish server. It's literally just a hangout server, but it gets raunchy, and so we don't allow minors. We actually age verify by saying if you want to prove that you're 18 or older, take a picture of like your ID or something, anything that can verify your age, and just censor out anything that's like really sensitive, like your license number, your address, and shit like that, and then just drop it
least
to one of the
then we can
mods, and
verify.
they'll approve it.
Yep.
Like it is that simple. And if they're not willing to do that, they're pretty much always a kid.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
so yeah, this is going to be
Just
another
a few more
example of
seconds and it should be all set on my
Lance
end.
running off because this is great. This is great chat.
Yeah, just give me
Good to
about a
hear.
few more seconds. It should be finished downloading on my end.
I can't wait to
That's
hear
where-
his Down syndrome
Sometimes the
faggot.
thing is just a slow son of a bitch.
Man, I really wanted to talk to Lance more. I thought he wanted to be popular. This was his chance to be popular, and he wasted it. God damn it, Lance.
Chance to do something other than piss in the
Well,
corner and read.
Well, shit, Lance, you're always ruining shit for yourself.
Absolutely.
Dadgummit, Lance, this was your one shot, your one opportunity, and you let it go.
God
chance
The
to
damn
do
it,
something
Lance.
I mean,
I have
fuck.
no presence, and
You
I'm more
just let it
popular than
slip.
you.
And now, Lance, now you're going to be puking all over your sweater already, mom's spaghetti for the rest of your fucking life.
He does
Yeah,
live
It'll
in
be
town,
enough
doesn't
saying
he?
spaghetti.
Lance, I bet you can't even cook spaghetti, can you?
I bet you can't even spell spaghetti.
So I need to ask you
Every
guys in the chat.
functional.
Do you think Lance is incredibly suspect? He might be a sex pest. Press yes for one for yes. 2 for no. Let's see how many people agree with this.
If you don't press 1, you're a communist.
Well, I don't
Oh,
want to be a
shit.
communist, so I'm gonna press 1.
Sam, press
Turn your
1.
butthole.
Better red. Better dead than red.
Oh my god, somebody what?
Someone in chat
Good
just said
boy,
he's
bitch.
losing his mind in corner. I just want to mention you can't lose what never existed.
All right, guys, there it is.
Fair enough. Oh shit! Here we go.
Are you able to screen
Oh
share
my
it
god,
too?
is that him?
He's screen sharing it right now.
Let me see if I
He
can get
looks
that on show.
exactly like I thought he would.
He looks like.
Representation of a
Dear
pedophile.
God, he looks like Rivers Cuomo on meth.
It looks like
What is-
Jonathan Ross.
It looks like his hair is trying to escape his head.
He
Trying
looks
to-
like if Jeffrey. He looks like if Jeffrey Dahmer was the front man for Weezer.
But his hair is trying to evacuate itself from his follicles.
His hair. That's why his hairline's killing itself. It's receding.
Help me,
Guys.
help me.
Dear God,
Why?
It's not receding, it is fleeing.
does he have a polo shirt buttoned all the way up?
Yes.
Okay, can we just watch this? Let's just watch this.
Yes.
Yeah, let's see this.
I had an idea for a podcast to talk to Gage, Cass, Warfox, and Coyote Lovely, but I hate to say it, that idea just does not work.
Weird. It's almost like when you act like a cunt, people don't like it. They tend to say they don't like it to your face.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't make a habit of going on podcasts with pedophiles, Lance. So I mean, that's not gonna work out.
that's a no.
Especially when said pedophile openly tries to use people for attention and views, and then tries to suicide bait them to make them feel shitty about what he did.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big no from me, Chief.
Sorry, as Shark Tank says, I'm out.
I'll take you. You can go fuck yourself for 500, Alex.
Wait, there's still 7 more seconds. We got to know what happens. I'm on pins and needles.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
doesn't
no.
work. People get suspicious about it.
Wait,
So
what?
you admit that you're suspicious.
What the fuck?
So you admit that you're suspicious.
Well, that draws the question: how in general is he aware of his own his own creepiness? He seems.
Probably.
So you admit you are a sus
Well,
motherfucker.
the reason I'm asking this is because you have a history of like when you talk to him, it's practically nigh impossible to like take him seriously, right? That's kind of usually the issue. But for some reason, like every once in a while, he has this weird moment of just admitting that he's incredibly self-aware of what he's doing the entire time. So it really draws the question about, is he really just trying to be stupid because it's just a way of camouflage for him? Maybe
I think he doesn't really understand what he's doing exactly, but I do believe that on some level he has reason to believe it'll work, even if he's not intentionally planning it.
Honestly, I don't think he's trying to be stupid. I think the stupid just comes naturally.
yeah.
You
Makes
know what it
sense.
feels
Rubs
like?
off on other
Agreed.
people.
What does it feel like?
You ever played Oblivion?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I know where you're going with this.
Okay,
Oh Jesus Christ, man!
so you remember like because there was like umpteen million characters and they would like share voice actors more often than that?
Yeah.
So there would be like this one like weird cracked out meth head lady who spoke like an actual crackhead and then mid sentence would start talking like an aristocrat. Feels
was
like
the
that,
beggar.
like the world's worst con.
Yeah, it was the beggars where like if you would talk to them about like when they first started talking to you, if you ask them about rumors, they immediately go into the default dialogue voice.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's funny as shit.
It's like I think I just broke reality for a minute. Hang on.
Honestly, what I want to see though is if anybody can like get just a compilation of when Lance was talking on this podcast and just put the Oblivion NPC music behind it. Like, you know the
Oh,
do
please, I'm
do do do
embarrassed,
do
but do go
do.
on.
I just do that now.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
So chat, I want to hear from you guys. Was it really surprising what he looks like? I don't think so.
No.
I really don't think so.
He's actually gotten worse in the last year and a half.
I've noticed that he's really growing into that
His skin
white
has
van
gotten worse.
lifestyle.
His hair's falling out a lot more.
Yeah.
Those glasses don't really do him any favors either. They make his head look very weird. like a weird shape, like not even just like everything else. The glasses frame his head in a way that he looks like he's just got a weird shaped head.
Looks
Yeah.
like a fucking rectangle.
Happens when mom beats you in the head with bricks from the moment you're 5 years old.
Motherfucker looks like a fucking box.
He really does.
It's like he suffers from a bad case of hydrocephalus.
He looks like some fucking late 90s, early 2000s
Well,
fucking CGI gone wrong.
this has been fun, but I got to get out of here. I got a video got to keep working on, so I'll catch you
Have a
later.
good one, Coyote.
Later, Coyote.
This dude's literally what happens if you had, like, someone with just. This is literally like a waterhead with severe brain damage that's just been allowed to wander into the streets.
He looks like the main character from Dawn of the Dead after he turned into a zombie. Oof.
Honestly, do you know what the worst part about this whole thing is, Cass?
What?
Is that after this, he's going to immediately he's going to flip flop instead of trying to ignore everyone and run away and hide like he did before. He's immediately going to flip flop into trying to lean into the bullshit just to immediately throw himself on his back like an overturned cockroach, wave his hands in the air, and start screaming that he's being bullied again.
I fucking hope so, because that's the reason why I turned on this stream. Usually I want to be more professional than this, but fuck it. Fuck it, because I know that he's going to take this shit and he's going to lose his fucking nutsack over this, and he's just going to keep screaming about us for the next month?
Well, maybe more than that, because you know how it is. Like, Dan, myself, and you haven't directly spoken about him until fairly recently when people found out that he was speaking of them. But this is like 2 or 3, almost 4 months of radio silence about him. Aside from one video that Dan made to kind of give his closing thoughts. And his first thought was immediately to treat that one video like it was some giant overarching declaration of war or some be-all end-all that's supposed to make everyone else not talk about it.
If you remember right, when we were having this conversation, he was treating it like that it was us being over with the conversation, and thus he somehow had permission to start shit. So he literally got mad because he thought it was the end of this whole drama for us to say this, even though it was Dan's closing thoughts. We were just there to add in our own personal commentary.
We're just there more or less to give more of a background to other shit that he's pulled.
I get the whole thing. I personally haven't talked about it in a while. I try everything I can not to talk about someone unless they're doing something so stupid it warrants it. The attention, I mean, because I know he wants it. He really craves it.
Up, though, is the fact that he tried to twist what you said about how he causes representation towards people with autism to look even worse, because that's the figurehead that people sometimes look at as someone like that, and they think, wow, this is what everyone with autism looks like.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, he tried to twist is well, yeah, society's against us, society's holding us down. That's not what he said, you stupid cunt. He says you're being an asshole and you're making everyone else with autism look shitty.
Yeah, the whole point of that is that humans have a problem with extremes, and so when they see an autistic person who is considered awful to them, you know what I mean? They look at a Lance. A lot of people look at that and start to assume at some level, is this all autistic people?
He's online again.
Oh, is he gonna come back?
Come on, Autismo, I welcome you in with a clenched fist and a hammer behind my back.
Alright, we need people to tag him to get his ass in here.
Alright. Leave it to me.
Bobo, do you want to do the honors? Do you want to volunteer to ring the dumbass
volunteer
bell?
as tribute.
Let's go. I got just the meme for this. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
You a grown ass man, bro. Oh shit! He is
Welcome
back.
Coyote.
Welcome back, Coyote.
Oh, never mind. Here he is.
Yeah, my ears were burning.
Alright, guys. Before we say anything, Lance, I will let you have the floor to speak your mind. We'll try not to interrupt you or anything. We're not playing that game here. Speak your mind, and then we'll let people at a certain turn have their piece, okay?
I'll mute myself.
Yeah. I'll call people by name who are willing to respond to any questions. So you have the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you, guys. To start off, I'm happy that Nathan Larson is dead. I always hated him from the start. So we'll start with you, Cass Fox. What do you have to say?
What about who?
About me.
I think you're a fucking weirdo.
We're all weird in our own ways.
I mean, there's a particular weirdo you have to be joining up pedophile websites, dude.
but I'm not a pedophile.
Doesn't matter. It's a little bit odd, don't you think?
I made my own forum website, but nobody's joined.
I could care less about the fact you have websites. Any fucking retard with a little bit of code knowledge and website building can do it. You're not special for having that.
I don't even know how to code anyways.
You ever heard of website builders? I assume you probably use them. What one do you use? Out of curiosity.
It was like forum pro boards, something.
Is it not WordPress? Is it not Wix?
Are we talking like an old website like Free Webs? Anybody remember those ones?
Yeah, I remember that.
Are you talking like something like Forum Jar where anyone can make a forum?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Forum
something like-
Jar. I haven't heard that in forever. Jesus.
Yeah, I did one video covering a forum that I found on Forum Jar a while back, but I never touched it again.
It was boards.net I used.
Okay. So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to be malicious when I say this. This is a legit question I want to ask because I'm trying to understand where you're coming from here. So, in a situation where you were engaging and having a conversation with what you thought at the time was a 13-year-old, why would you do that?
That's wrong. I know better than that.
But you still did it.
It was called catfishing. I knew they were trying to catfish me.
But you
But I
still
wouldn't-
did? Wait, you knew the entire time, but you still did it?
Yes, to see if they'd catch me, but they didn't.
Cass, may I?
Go ahead.
What exactly did they say to you? Did they tell you they were 13?
I don't remember what they said. I don't have chat logs.
Okay. How do you know they were catfishing you? That's my question.
Because I'm
What indicated
I'm smarter as fuck. I know when anybody's
I was
There
not
was
finished
right over there.
speaking. I was not finished speaking. What indication did they give while communicating with you that they were catfishing you? You seem to have a very, very vivid recollection of this. What exactly did they say that gave you that impression?
something that had a red flag in my head, but I can't remember what it was.
That's incredibly nondescript. I would like an actual statement that they gave that would have given you that impression. Otherwise, I have a very difficult time believing that you were suddenly on to some random person at catfishing you for some reason.
Maybe they said I'm hot or something. I don't remember. I have brain problems.
Okay, so you said, well, just a second ago, you said you're smart as fuck. So I'm treating you like you're smart as fuck. So I'm assuming you would remember exactly what they said, you know? So it's very strange that you seem to have a vivid recollection of events up until it's convenient for you not to. Why is that?
Because I can't remember my childhood. I remember certain things like taking apart old radios when I was 7. I remember that.
I would like to politely ask you a question. What
Yes.
in the actual fuck does your childhood have to do with any of what I just said?
It doesn't. I'm just trying to give you an example.
Just trying to sidestep.
Okay, that's amazing. That's super de-duper magical, your example. But the problem is it's not relevant to what I'm asking you.
I can't pull it up and my brain's damaged. I'm sorry.
Didn't tell me that.
Good fucking God. Somebody else take the wheel right now.
I-
Jesus,
I-
please.
All right, I'll save you, okay?
Do it.
Now here's the thing: if we let's just put the catfish thing to the side now. That is parallel to what I'm about to bring up. So don't worry, we're not entirely dropping it. We're just kind of setting it off to the side for a second.
Mhm.
Now, back when that razor tooth Twitter account existed, it was feeding you information like a fake legal name that supposedly belonged to me, a fake address, like a fake description of my home, like including also like personal facts about myself that would be used against me to like emotionally fuck me up. Can you explain why the hell it is you were trying to use all that against me, like right to my fucking face, more or less?
I knew from the back of my mind, I knew that it was fake, but I didn't actually create out there.
I'd like to call bullshit on that, Jerry.
But I knew it was fake though.
If you
Why
knew
is-
it was fake, then why would you bother using it?
Okay, hold
Because
on.
I didn't think it through.
Hold on. I know I'm kind of interrupting to put it back to what we just left off, but someone who kind of was knowledgeable in this has just posted It started out with flirting. He was doing it back. I asked him if he was okay if I was 13. He panicked and said no, and he still wanted to be friends with this make-believe child. You flirted with you flirted with the bait account?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't do that.
Well, what actually happened, based on what I'm seeing in the chat, is that when they said that they were 13, you were stopped flirting because you panicked. However, you wanted to be friends with a 13-year-old, which is incredibly strange, especially after you just found out that you were flirting with this supposed 13-year-old. That's an incredibly weird decision.
That's
Oh,
very
it's
sus, my dude.
I'm weird like that.
Weird. I
That's
gathered that
What
I gathered that much. That's a very weird thing to do. Some would call that other things, but I'm being charitable and just calling it weird. So I'm glad that you can acknowledge that you're just weird like that. You're quirky, little quirky guy.
Is that
Yes, why would you be friends with a 13-year-old?
I could be friends with anybody.
You're in your
but
30s,
Okay.
Why would
Lance.
you be friends with a
Keep it
13-year-old?
PG-rated.
I want to have I want to ask you a question. You're an
Yes.
adult, correct?
Right.
Why do you want to be friends with a 13-year-old?
So I can have a casual conversation, nothing sexual.
Why?
That's-
Okay, why don't you do that with an adult though? That's what's appropriate. You're over
I do
30
that
years
with
old.
Everybody. I do that with everybody.
I was
love
not finished
everybody.
speaking. I've given you your chance to answer the questions, and I've been very patient with you and not interrupted. I would really appreciate it if you were patient with me and didn't interrupt me back.
I'm trying to answer your question.
My question had not concluded. Are you going to interrupt me more, or are you going to wait for me to finish?
I'll wait.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now then, you're over 30 years old, so why would you not pursue an actual friendship that's age appropriate, like with another 30-year-old person, or even a 20-plus-year-old person, somebody who's an adult that's not inappropriate?
I love everybody. I make friends with everybody. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you're
I can-
over 30. You're continue.
I could be friends with you guys, and you guys won't care.
I don't want to be your friend right now. I'm going to tell you that just straight up. I'm not your friend, and I don't want to be your friend. Number two, though, is that it doesn't matter if you can be friends with everybody. Part of being an adult is understanding who it is appropriate to be friends with. An adult that is over the age of 30, it's not appropriate for them to maintain any kind of friendship with somebody under the age of 18. That if they are not your kid, not a family member who is like a niece or a nephew, that's not an appropriate conversation to have. At that point, you are not going to be friends with them. At least you shouldn't be. That's not appropriate. You have to understand this.
Yeah, I do understand.
And
Even-
even then, if you're
so-
gonna, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Even if I'm just meeting somebody who has kids and say, "Hi, you're a nice person," and shake their hand.
What says again? Why would you want to have a casual conversation with 13-year-old? You know how dumb they are.
Yes.
Why would you
They
want to
don't-
be friends with a 13-year-old? You're in your 30s, dude.
Essentially, 9 years smarter than him.
It feels like I'm being catfished right now. Who's catfishing
There's
me?
no catfishing involved.
Just
We were
look
just asking you a question.
Everybody, I will tell you right now, everybody currently in this call is an adult. There is no catfishing involved. We are having a conversation with you the way that adults would when hearing about the things that you have done. Because as adults, we all five of us find this to be incredibly strange, incredibly creepy, and completely inappropriate.
Also, just highly concerning, just in general.
Yeah.
Also,
Like-
for context as well, I am close to your age. I am 31 years of age, and I find your conduct to be incredibly inappropriate. And if I saw somebody my age doing exactly what you've described, I would probably, one, get all children away from that motherfucker, then two, punch them square in the jaw.
Yep.
And then if I wound up getting arrested, just to clarify, if I wound up getting arrested for that action and they put me in front of a judge, I would say guilty as hell with a smile on my face.
I wouldn't harm anybody.
Well,
That's
here's the thing.
really no
Earlier,
question.
you were trying to straight up manipulate people into feeling bad for you by basically holding yourself hostage using suicide as a weapon. And then, like Dan, for example, you tried to make Dan think that Cass and I and all our circle of friends like fucking hated him and shit. Like you were trying to psychologically fuck this person just so they'd be your friend. Explain to me how that's not hurting someone.
Well,
It's scarring.
I need to bring this up real quick as the person who was involved in this is still typing. Also, I noticed he was extremely quick to befriend anyone who gave him a friend request slash follow, and he would never ask for my age. I had to tell him the fake age. So when you got involved with flirtatious behavior, you didn't even ask about the person's age beforehand, or researched behind any easily identifiable sections where you can figure out this person's age. Like for example, bio. On a
There he goes.
Oh, did he leave?
You bitch.
Damn.
Well,
Okay,
fuck.
that was quick.
How
Like,
many
I wasn't
times
even
did
as
you
mean
walk
as I
from-
could have been. I was being nice.
I know.
That was
Shit.
incredibly
Gosh
civil,
darn
all
it.
things considered.
This is what he does. He'll likely come back. He does this all the
Shit, man.
time.
Coyote, you
He'll
were
come
meaner to
back
the
as
guy
soon
who
as he
wasn't
gets
a
done
pedophile
crying
and was
for 5
stalking
minutes.
you.
Yeah, round
Oh,
2
sorry.
over. What do you think about this chat? What do you think? Do you think this guy's highly sus? I hope you guys agree with this. This is wow.
He just set off my trap card, so
Yeah.
Shit.
Like, holy shit, dude.
call
See,
my
the-
trap card.
The
Stupid
fact
bitch.
that people like Lance just leaving call and then coming back just to leave again, this is why I have abandonment issues. I swear. I can't have a conversation with people anymore without them leaving me.
Can't call someone a stupid cocksucker without them crying.
Jesus Christ. Like, honestly,
When are
guys,
you
like,
gonna leave me, Cass? When are all of you gonna leave me?
in about 20 minutes, I guess. I
I'll
don't
never
know.
leave you.
I'll never let go, Coyote. I'll never let go.
Never let go, Coyote. Let's go.
If I see Root in my toilet again, we're gonna have problems.
Oh,
Yeah,
We have
well,
some Brokeback Mountain vibes going on real quick.
I don't have a response for that.
I got a funny story about that shit like years ago.
No, like, actual legit question. What does any 30-year-old have in common with a 13-year-old?
Literally fucking
Well,
nothing.
remember, the 13-year-olds are 8 years smarter than he is psychologically.
absolutely
Like, the
fucking nothing, dude. What
The only thing I could think is if like the 30-year-old is into card games and they wound up getting matched up at like a locals against a teenager. Like that might happen. I've seen that happen like playing Magic the Gathering and shit. Like that's the only time that I realistically
Yeah.
would see an adult interacting with a child in any kind of way that's actually appropriate when it's not their kid or a family member's kid. Like if they're
I mean,
like at a
like-
tournament or something for a game.
Oh,
to
Jesus.
add to what you said earlier, Caddy, about people being related. Even there's limits to that. How you talk around them too.
Yeah, you
Certain
always
things
have to
should
bring- Yeah, like you always like as an adult, you kind of have to bring yourself down a few levels to talk to like your family's children or like your own children, just because you can't talk to them the way that you talk to adults. Like you shouldn't have those kinds of friendships with children. Like it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
It's just
Yeah, children are
Ah.
too busy dealing with their own little world, trying to figure out what life is, what to do with it.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like, just hearing him like flirting with an account that says they're 13 at one point was just like, okay, so what are you even trying to pull here? Like, the kid doesn't understand this shit, let alone grasp the concept of what you're doing to them. What is this shit, Lance? Like, at a certain point, people are going to eventually just have to call a spade, dude.
Say a spade.
Like this whole
do we know what his YouTube channel is?
I don't know what his current is. I know he kept deleting his original YouTube channel.
What was his original called?
MCL 771.
I think
that-
he nuked that one, but there's also another one called Weed Man where he uploaded like shitty rap videos on it that he never even bothered to edit.
Yeah.
He was trying to be a
Raps
rapper.
Not as well as I do diving, as much as I do, as good as I do underwater welding.
I believe that. So MCL 771 was the account he first started. He actually had an audience there at one point. Actually, kind of anyway. It was more like he had over 7,000 people on his YouTube channel. Subscribed
A lot of YouTube
and
channel, mind
gets
you.
like a very middling, but still an audience. And then like he tried to go, oh, I'm going to be a big bad pedo hunter. I want to expose rapey.co. And goes, guys, I'm actually like. He made a couple of videos. I don't have this all because a lot of this got deleted immediately. And so, like, at the time, I didn't even know who he was until much later. So there was no archival evidence efforts from the Fox Mafia at the time because he just wasn't under our radar. But people send us screenshots of the thumbnails, or at the very least the names of the videos where he says, I got into rapey.co. Here we go. You'll expose pedophiles too. I'm addicted to rapey.co.
Oh no.
Yeah. And
I can just imagine. Sorry,
And then
real
as
quick. I
soon
can
as all
just.
that shit came out, he started trying to scrub everything left and right.
If
Yeah.
anybody here has a soundboard, this would be the time where you hit the bruh sound effect.
yeah.
Bruh.
Bro.
Bro.
I need to
Bruh.
make a soundboard. I feel bad
Bruh.
having gone around to it.
I can imagine his thumbnails for I'm addicted to rapey.co, just like his face is an Ollie A type shit.
Yeah,
Or
so
just
Yeah, it's just him hiding under his bed with his computer in one hand and a sponge
he
in the
would
other.
say this, and then like he had a score of people because he grew an audience very quickly because the whole rapey.co on certain sectors were becoming popular to talk about, so it wasn't hard for something like him to grab attention. That was the goal, obviously, for him, as he would make on the regular. And what happened was, of course, when he said that, he had a score of people saying, "Man, you fucked up. You need to fix this." And he goes, "I can't stop. I'm too addicted to this. Oh no, I'm so addicted to this." And then you realize he can't like terminate the account because Nathan Larson intentionally made it to where you can't delete the account once you made it. It's just there.
part 3, Nathan Larson touched me.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
And then of course Larson would do things like take controls of these accounts and start fucking with people and making threats and shit. Because
Oh,
that was the extent of his friendship. He would try to blackmail people to do stuff for him, and I think Lance was became an example of that. I could be wrong, but from what
Who
I can
knows?
tell, he likes to
Well, I
claim that
believe
he
there
was
was
never
some
friends with him, but I highly doubt that.
You know, I'm
Honestly,
gonna
I
go
do
ahead and
believe there
say,
was
as a
some
black
fuckery.
male, I find that offensive.
As a what?
As a black male, I find that highly offensive.
Wait, what? Okay, what part? What happened?
The blackmail part.
Blackmail. Okay.
I got
Oh!
We
words.
prefer to be called African American male.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. It took me a minute.
Thing is, though, I do believe there was
Ignore
some,
me,
like,
I'm tired.
I believe there was some sort
Okay,
of
Uncle
like tit
Grinch.
for tat or some sort of extortion bullshit going on. But with Lance, it's hard to say because he is just that fucking stupid that he would do anything for a pat on the head.
Yeah, he
I mean,
did.
did you guys hear about what happened with the Bolt plushie?
Oh God. You
I'm
mentioned
sorry, the what?
Yeah, he fucked the stuffed Bolt plushie in front of someone. They
Oh,
actually have that shit
Christian.
on film.
Oh, dear.
Also, I just want
They
to
also
say,
have they have like I also apparently heard that he ate some of his own shit.
I also just want to say real quick that like, yeah, like he was friends with Larson for a while, and if I remember correctly, supposedly, supposedly Larson even openly threatened to take him down with him.
Look at my bio.
Jesus.
Look at my bio for my server, dude. Are you
Yeah.
seriously trying to get people to come into your server just so you can try to be a cock to them because you know you can't manipulate the shit here?
Like, I don't want to join a server with a guy who like hosts creeps and fucking kid shit.
I'm gonna
Okay.
end up on a watch list now.
I am honestly just weirdly curious about it.
In case you need it,
It's
Cass, I
only
just posted the
curiosity.
Kaz meme for you in the chat.
Oh, cause yeah.
just go into server and spam Bill Cosby.
Oh, Lance came back.
Hey!
Hey, buddy.
All right, we're gonna have to resume a similar operation. We'll have one at a time.
All right, real quick though. Ding, ding. Round 3.
Alright,
Ding,
can I tag
ding.
in real quick?
Sure.
Alright, Lance, big fan, never heard of you. I have a legitimate question, and that is, we just asked each other this a little bit earlier. What do you have in common with a 13-year-old
I
that
don't
like
want to
makes
talk
you
about
want
it.
to be friends with them?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about something else.
Is that why you keep
Hold on.
running away?
Grinch, let me just respond to this. Lance, okay, are you ready? I want you to open your ears, okay?
Okay.
No.
Let's not talk about it, please. Let's talk
We're
about
gonna talk about what Grinch Bear's got the talking stick. Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
answer Grinch Bear's question.
So okay, let me tell you a little bit of a story here. Some people are gonna hate that.
Ooh, Uncle Grinch.
So a few years back, I used to tutor. Specifically, I used to tutor elementary school kids who had autism. because I too have autism, and sometimes it takes one to, you know, word things out in a way that makes sense to you when you're that age. You don't know how your own brain works. Now these two, there was a set of twins, good kids, and I was friendly with them, but I was not their friend. And if anything, at best, I was close to maybe being like a cousin or something. Like that is the extent of our relationship. I was friendly with them. I was not their friend. And they were like 8, because I know where the boundaries are. There's a point where certain things just become really, really suspect. It's like surrounding yourself with dogs that are constant surrounding yourself with dogs that are in heat. Some people you might find it normal in your head, but to everybody else, just like, why? Why are you surrounding yourself with all these animals pushing themselves up against you and screaming? It just looks weird, and quite frankly, the fact that you can't seem to justify it is even weirder. If you could justify this in a way that wasn't just, I can be friends with whoever I want, it would maybe be less strange, and maybe even be a little bit less creepy. But as it stands, you've not been able to actually explain your position as to why you want to be friends with actual children. And your only response is to run or to say, I don't want to talk about it. And that really just looks bad. Like if this was a court of law, that would look so incredibly suspicious that everybody would just look at you and say, that man's guilty.
That man's a little bit off.
Here, let me just condense this for you, Lance, just a little bit, just because I know you've got some like actual brain hurt going on, and I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. I'm actually trying to. I'm going to help you understand this. It is not normal behavior, and it looks very strange when an adult does this stuff. So, outside of the whole answer of I can be friends with whoever I want, why do you continuously put yourself in a position to be friends with kids?
I treat them just friendly like anybody else.
That isn't an answer to the question.
The deal is,
Lance,
I get friends with
Lance,
them, but not like
Lance.
Somebody
Lance.
mute this guy. I can't
Lance,
mute.
that is. I understand that, Lance, but that is not an answer to my question.
Now I can talk.
Okay, but why do you want to be friends with them?
Because I want to know what they play with and what they do, you know?
Hold on, did this indignant cunt just mute me?
Sorry.
I can go down to little kids level. That's what I can do.
You already are mentally.
So you want to know what kids are playing? I can't stand teenagers, but I can tell you what they're playing. They're playing fucking Fortnite. They're playing whatever AAA release just came out. They're playing pretty much whatever Markiplier's playing. It's not hard, and you don't need to talk to them to know this.
I could play Fortnite.
You can't even get past the building parts.
No, that's the hard part.
No, it's not.
Coyote, yes, he muted you.
Did you mute Coyote Lovely, by the way?
You're getting muted too. I don't need to talk to anybody.
I'm just asking.
Why are you
why would you do that? What are you here for?
Why, Lance? Why are you being a giant pussy right now?
Goodbye, everybody. Man, everyone's assholes nowadays.
Oh, kill
Jump
yourself.
Why
off
are you
bridge.
here if you're just going to
Now I
silence
can run
everyone?
my own show. I don't need these
Go put a
assholes.
bullet through your
It's
waist,
a
little
show.
Pedophile, fuck all of you.
Good.
Dude,
there's
you
razor
are
blades.
aware that we can just shit
Hold on,
talk you.
tell Lance to
I can be
unmute me real
friendly
quick.
towards anybody.
Just
No,
tell
hey,
Lance to unmute me real quick.
Lance unmute.
Lance.
Lance unmute everybody.
I'm just extremely mad right now.
This is not how
can't-
you
Oh, I
should
bet.
behave. This is making it worse for you. Just unmute people.
You are a grown man. You're
They
older
must be
than
talking
me.
amongst themselves. Yeah,
You are
true.
older than me, and you're
What did I
doing
do with
this?
that recording? No, I deleted it.
What in God's name?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new show where I'm the best and
Lance.
everybody sucks. Well, not
Lance, you're a
everybody.
giant
Some people do that hate me and want to ask personal questions in my life, try to dig into my life, and ask me if I date younger people. Well, hell no. I
Here,
got a
I
girlfriend
have
who's
an
31. I'm 30. and we're a match made in heaven. You know,
I have an idea. Let's
You
And I
are a
believe
grown
that
ass
would be the
man.
cause that someday I get to meet her and bring some condoms and put it on my stick.
Who
And
are
then
you
we can do the
talking
thing,
to?
you know?
Snaps your neck and
Just
throws you down
And
a
I
flight of
plug in
stairs.
a USB, and she gets a
Who are you
virus,
talking to? The voices in your
and
fucking
someday I'll
head?
have children that I can take care of.
Who are you talking to?
You
And
don't need
raise
guys,
them
children
up
in
as my
your
own.
fucking head.
Guys, he said he's
Of
recording.
course, it would be a lot of work. It would be expensive.
Oh my fucking
You don't have a
god.
And
brain or a job.
He's
By
having
the
his
way-
own personal
it
monologue.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be
by the
easy
way,
for me
all this
'cause I'm
for
autistic.
everyone
But
in
of
chat,
course,
I
on the
want you to pay
show,
attention to
on
this
my
because
show,
what he's talking about right now
you know,
is
I
what
have
he'll
the
do with a
ability
fucking
to mute
child.
everybody.
He literally
Everybody
fucking said it
up
earlier in
because
this
they
call.
always criticize me. Blah 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 blah.
Oh
blah,
dear,
This will
I'm
be a
a
fucking
grown man.
confession, by
I
the way.
can't handle
It is a
criticism.
confession, yeah.
From now on, everyone just be quiet, let
But
him
I
talk
have
because he's
full
confessing.
control here, and they can't do anything about it. Of
Oh,
course,
this
they can
is
just sit down and listen to my show where I'm just alone.
Your
And
show.
I hate the conversation they had. I like the part about them telling me the information about Nathan Larson dying, being dead in his prison. I enjoy that part. But once they start investigating me and saying that I've been catfished, I know exactly when I get catfished because I look at the pattern in the chat when they're saying something. Of course, I don't want to unmute them because what if they start asking me these strange questions again? Let's take a look at the chat room. Keep confessing about you. No. You're older than me. You're acting like a 12. I'm not 12 anymore. Lie more, cunt. Have fun with being recorded. We heard you. It's recorded. I just want to say I'm the good guy. Everybody's going to hate. Everybody's going to do anything, you know? And that they're just going to talk trash about me. He's got the Fox Den, but I'm not joining that because he put me on a baby gay row. I hate that. Yeah, the good guy who doesn't confess how he wants to. I'm with a 31-year-old. A 31-year-old. You literally just made. I'm not a pedophile. I never was a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedophile. Yes, you are. You're giving me the baby gay role. I know it. I'm not falling for your trap. Unmute me then, pedophile. Okay, I'll unmute you, but you better be nice. Let's get the guest on the show. Where's that
Can you hear
button
me
at?
now? Can you hear me, Lance? Lance, can you hear me?
Yes. Why'd you call me a pedophile?
I called you a pedophile because you are one. Shove a knife through your neck.
Fuck you.
You just
asshole.
admitted to wanting to marry a 13-year-old, you fucking spaz.
Oh my
See, he doesn't like me anymore. I don't know why he called me that. Because there's
Nobody
no evidence of me
liked
being a
you
pedophile.
ever.
And I wouldn't do anything wrong. I wouldn't harm anybody. Let's check the chat room. Oh, he has
I don't
something
even
to
know
say
who
too.
you are, and
Okay.
I don't like
Let's
you.
see what this smartass has to say. How does his icon look like? Oh, he's that guy.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much.
hear me? Oh,
Yeah.
just want to say, no one here ever liked you. You never truly had friends here. You're a fucking asshole. And
Should
do
I-
us all a favor and eat a bullet.
Should I delete my Discord account?
Based.
Delete
Based.
yourself.
Answer the question.
Kill yourself,
Delete
fucker.
yourself.
Should I delete my
Delete
Discord
yourself,
account?
not the Discord yourself.
No, just yourself, man. Or get off the internet, man. In that fact, then delete yourself.
Itself, oof,
Well,
with
that's
laser
no
gun.
use. Who else wants to talk? Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
Huh?
Wow,
wish
robbing
it
the
was how it
voice
be.
of a black man. How very.
You make me make this sound?
That's what you do.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd make that sound. Dude, you are older than me, and you're acting like you're fucking
Oh, you're not
12.
talking much,
What is?
aren't you?
I'm talking now. Wait,
You're
can you
not
still not
talking
hear
much,
me?
aren't you?
Can you
Dumbass.
still not hear me?
You're not worth the time and effort.
Wait, can you hear me?
Let's unmute
Who-
this
who is
guy.
who's not mute?
Unmute him.
Who are you unmuting?
Okay, if you're gonna mute someone, you
Who's
need to say
muting?
who you're unmuting.
Yeah, you need to say who are you unmuting exactly.
I wish
Like,
you'd
our
learn to
names
read
are
the fucking
visible.
names.
Our names are visible, man. Like, we're running a show here with over like 60 people watching.
How does it feel knowing that we're getting more views than your shit
Obviously
show
having
does?
a hard time here.
Hey,
Not as
Lance,
much as you will be.
What?
I barely have any kind of internet presence. How does it feel knowing I'm more popular than you?
I guess we could be friends, but I don't know if you want to
No,
be
here's the thing. You are
you.
older than me. You are older than me, and you are treating this like this is somehow skewed in your favor because you have what, a show going? And
Yeah, I'm
B,
recording
you are
guys.
acting like a 12-year-old who is just stamping his feet and putting your fingers in your ears and going la 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 la. No, 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 because we're not being extra special nice to you.
That's the problem.
You are
Respect.
a grown. Hold on. You are a grown man. You are a 30-plus-year-old man, and you are acting like a petulant child. What in God's name has made you so entitled that you can't handle an honest conversation with criticism?
Because you guys
Where are you?
something that's not
Where
true.
are you in your life that this is how you think it's appropriate to act as a man in his 30s? Honest question.
I'm trying my best here. I really am, and you guys aren't giving me a chance.
What an absolute
Okay,
waste
let
of
me give you an example. Okay, I'm 28 years old. I am in college. I have a job. I have a fiance who I love very much and who is, by the way, very much of legal age, and we can prove it. And I am still, while being younger than you, with all of this under me, I am acting like somebody my own age. I have not muted you once in spite of finding a lot of what you said inane. And quite frankly, more than a little bit annoying. You are older than me by I don't know how many years, and you're acting like you're half my age. This should make you feel ashamed of yourself as an adult man. I don't care what you're trying to defend, but this action alone tells me how immature you actually are. Because the minute anyone pokes holes in your story, you immediately begin flailing, you mute everybody so you can go on your spiel. I assume because you have OBS going right now or something. I don't know, maybe you have Audacity. I don't know what's happening right now at your end. But you muted everyone so you could go on some kind of monologue because you couldn't handle that we weren't being extra special nice to you.
Yeah,
I know that it's a very, very like old dead meme, but this is the kind of shit that people made fun of when they were talking about safe spaces.
Also, I just want
This
to
is not how. Sorry, go ahead.
say from J Toodles, what an absolute waste of sentience. Absolutely, I agree with you. Thank you for the $2.
Hey, Cass, can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, what's up, dude?
Okay. Like, this is the kind of shit I look at and I genuinely wonder how the fuck
Are you
someone can
done?
be this stupid and not accidentally electrocute themselves with a fucking fork in the outlet trying to tell, like, some Bugs Bunny shit.
You
Hey,
run from questions, easy questions, man, because you can't. I assume you want to have a scenario wherein you have all the questions pre-written down, like this is what the Bill Maher show or something, so you can
Clashes.
formulate a response well ahead of time, and you seem smarter than you are because you want to feel like you're more intelligent. This is a live Q&A, and you still don't seem to grasp the concept.
Also, I just want to say real quick, we had another person joining the
Yeah,
chat. Clash of Champions. Feel free to express your opinion, dude.
Right, good.
What's
biggest
wrong
laugh
with you?
Okay. All right, cool. Is he still muted?
He's still muting people. He's talking.
All right. I can't hear him.
he's not.
I
talking
doubt he's muted. I doubt he's muted me because I haven't said anything yet.
Oh,
Maybe
feel
I
free
talked him into a stupor. I don't know.
feel free to express your opinion, dude. What's up?
Oh, I've been just listening to this motherfucker for a while, and it's just like the dude straight up said he married a 13-year-old. And then I heard while you guys were muted, he went and said it was 31. He went and changed his story up.
Yeah, it's 31. We're not married.
He is
Yeah,
involved
we're
with
just
someone that's
girlfriends.
31.
Hold on. No, I have him live. I have him live. All right, so my question is this, right? It was a 31-year-old, right?
Yes.
But earlier you said 13.
No, I
Now,
didn't.
I'm gonna assume you fucked up. It happens sometimes. You're in a conversation, you get frustrated. Sometimes you say it on accident.
Yeah.
I understand that. But what is this about befriending children that they're talking about?
They're just trying to annoy me, and I'm not handling it. I'm not taking it. I wouldn't befriend a child, okay? That's not me.
I
That
understand.
bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I understand. But they were saying that you, again, maybe you said something wrong. Not trying to roast you here.
We all
Like,
make
Say what?
mistakes.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just wondering. The whole children thing is a bit sus. Just saying.
It is.
Yeah, I totally get that. So, that's why I'm asking. What exactly did you say that maybe you stumped on over your words?
I was just frustrated, and I tried to do a podcast with them, and I can't speak straight.
Well, I understand you're in a large group chat, but maybe it's like, my question is, if you unmute them, like, and these guys can hear me right now. If you unmute them, they will promise they won't roast you or anything, so you can get your story straight. Would you do that?
Tear his head
Yes.
off.
Yeah, yes, guys, just let him speak for the moment so we can get his story straight. If it doesn't sound the same as what he's telling me, then you let him have it. But all right,
Hang on, I can straighten one thing out. Like, yeah, he is involved with someone that's 31, but the chick doesn't appear to be all there.
Oh, like he doesn't appear. You mean all there?
Like, whenever I say something in the chat when they were streaming earlier, it was not even like addressing what I say. It's basically like acting like the typical dipshit, or like a dumbass teenager, where they just bob along and pretend to be spiting me.
Now, that's the guy he's currently dating, or is that him you're talking about?
That's the chick that Stop Ignoring Me is currently dating. I'm just gonna call him Stop Ignoring Me now.
Stop ignoring.
That's
Right.
your new name now. Stop Ignoring Me.
Yeah, are we still
Yeah.
muted, by the way?
I think you're still muted. You think you guys are still muted. That's what I'm trying to see if he'll unmute you just so we can hear. Okay, Lance, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm talking with them currently, and right now they're flat out saying that, like, if you can tell us the straight story of what's been going on, they'll hear it out. They won't step over your words. They won't make fun of you or nothing like that. All I need you to do is just unmute them so you can tell them your story fully, so that way they won't get frustrated. You understand? They're frustrated right now because you seem to be tearing your story up, and every single time they try to get the straight story, you start acting all crazy and you start acting real childish and all that. I understand you're frustrated because you got seven people in here. Well, 6 people before I got in here. But maybe if you unmute these people, at least one of them, maybe Gabe, Cass, either one of you guys want to get unmuted, doesn't matter. Hello?
Oh, sorry.
I just want to clarify that I was being very polite with this man before he decided to get indignant and actually mute me like a child.
Yeah,
I was being very patient with him. I could have been a lot meaner than I was.
Oh yeah, I get it.
You are,
I get it.
Lance, I don't know if you can hear this or not, buddy, but you are quickly burning up any amount of goodwill I have to offer you.
He can't hear that. He can't hear
Chad
any of
certainly can, so it doesn't matter that much.
One moment, guys. I need to call my girlfriend.
Yeah, I'll bet it's past her bedtime.
All right, you need to call your girlfriend. Okay,
Make sure her parents don't take away her phone first.
Okay, if you call your girlfriend, you promise to unmute one of these people.
Bring her on here. I would love to hear this conversation.
I have a better idea. Why don't we promise to be civil in the Discord server?
Yes.
That's not
trying to be civil, and all he does is cry about it.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, all I'm saying.
Lance, I'm sorry you can't fucking handle adults talking to you like fucking adults. Maybe that's why you fuck kids, right? You can't talk to adults because you're too fucking brain hurt to talk
And
to
they don't
adults. So
shut
instead, you just
up, they keep
fucking try to rape
Hey,
kids.
guys, hold on. He's talking. Hey, what did you say? They all kind of talked over you for a minute.
They're obviously talking over us. They won't shut up.
Oh no, I'm
can't hear
right
us
now.
anyway.
There, no. I told them to chill for a minute so I can hear you. Okay, so again, would it be okay for you to at least mute one of these guys? Whichever one of you guys wants to get unmuted, it doesn't have to be all of them, just one particular guy. That way you can get your story out.
Oh, please vote me on the island. I would love to have this conversation.
Sure, we can put you in. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said, like, vote one of you in, so that way it won't be as overwhelming. Is that okay for you? Lance?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So which one of you guys wants to be unmuted first?
Me.
All right. Unmute Cass. Unmute Cass, so that way we can get this story out.
He's already muted. They're all unmuted.
I know.
Oh.
That's why I'm saying unmute one. Cass wants to be unmuted. That's why I said you can get your story out if you unmute one of them.
Like that.
Yeah. Just like that.
Am I allowed
And
to
when we
talk
have
now?
one guy.
Okay.
Okay. All right. He said he's gonna unmute you, Kaz. Can you do it? Can you hear him? Kaz?
Hello? Hello there.
I'm talking with him on here.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Can you hear him?
Yeah, can you hear me?
No.
I
Christ,
guess,
you're a
I
big
guess not.
Jump in fucking Jerusalem. The man's a straight up retard.
Someone find a way to excommunicate this dumbass from existence.
I'm trying to be civil with you, Lance. Okay. I'm the only one not trying to insult you. I want to hear everything so it makes sense. That's why I said at least mute one guy.
Yeah, he is muted.
Unmute.
No, I'm saying. All right. What I'm saying is unmute one of them. Unmute one of them. I'm not saying unmute all of them. I understand it's overwhelming. I'm just saying unmute one person. That's all. So they can hear you out.
This feels like a hostage negotiation. I'm gonna be real with you.
It kinda does.
Suicide by cop.
It really
It's-
does.
What was that movie with fucking God damn it! What Tony Montana?
Scarface.
Yeah, No. The actor.
He
No,
gets
there's like a
Oh,
movie.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, it's like a movie where like it's like from the 70s or 80s, where like
Oh, you
he
mean
and
like
like
the-
4 other people are like holding hostages.
You're thinking of the movie Metro with Eddie Murphy. That's the negotiation.
No. It's like a much more tense movie. I saw it like not.
I think you
long
might be
ago,
thinking
like,
of the movie Hostage with Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
No. Hold on.
Sorry, Lance. Wait, Lance. What is that? I didn't quite get that. Okay. I did not hear you. Could you speak up, please?
Dog Day Afternoon. That's what it's called.
Okay. Right. Hello, Lance. Are you talking with your girlfriend still, or?
Yes, I am.
This man has
All right.
5 points less in speech.
Yeah, I think we just watched his stats plummet.
His charisma's on -1.
Okay,
What
well, I got.
happens when you have endurance, charisma, and intelligence all at one, and you're trying to play Fallout that way.
Hey Vash,
welcome to-
can you convince him to get him in the server? We'll pretend to be really nice, you know.
Yeah, welcome to
I
the
mean-
hostage negotiation. It's amazing.
Okay.
Tell him-
I am choosing first and foremost. I'm gonna be nice. Hi, Lance. How's it going?
Good.
How you doing?
Good.
Mute
Okay.
Bash in like 30 seconds.
All right. So, you and I haven't really talked much, have we?
No, because I barely know you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I do
Guys are
help.
trying to fuck everyone.
I do help Cass in the background for a lot of things. And well, okay. So, which are the options that you can unmute? It was down to 2, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna choose to, because clearly you seem to be a little bit outnumbered. I'm gonna choose to try and kind of play devil's advocate, and maybe if you get something misconstrued, I'll try and have them hear you out. That sound okay?
That's fair.
Okay, cool. All right. So which one's the one that's supposed to talk to him first?
Cass.
Yes.
Okay, so could you unmute Cass for a little bit, and then like whenever
He's
if he starts stressing you out, you can tell me, and I'll talk to them. Okay.
okay.
All right. All right. So have you unmuted Cass?
He's already unmuted.
Hello there.
All
Can you
right.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I
Okay,
wanted
long enough.
you made a big deal about wanting friends, right?
Yes.
Why do you want friends?
Because I want people to understand me and like me.
Well, I mean, I know that people in my server are I'm not a big fan of you at the time. It's a lot bigger now. So here's the thing: if you join this Discord server, you might make some friends.
Okay. What do you want? We got a cook. Okay.
Hey, who was that?
That was my dad. Fine, Cass. I'll join your server. You defeated the act.
And furthermore, Lance, as I guess I'm like currently head mod. I don't really know exactly my title. As one of the mods,
Yeah.
I will make sure to talk to anyone that is bothering you, and then I'll go over and talk to you and see about both of you coming to a mutual understanding.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, feel free to join.
Like,
you want to make
sent
friends.
server
That's the first
server.
stepping stone of, and the second thing is if you do stuff that if you mess up on stuff, it's best to just say that you messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Instead of making like 37 different alibis.
Hey, I fuck up on shit all the time. There's
Me
been
too.
times where Cass has actually had to clean up a fuck up of mine before because I just exploded on somebody's face, like just pissed off.
yeah,
It
happens.
happens.
This shit happens, man. So are you gonna join?
Go ahead and join. I'll be the person that'll give you even the roles and stuff.
Yeah. We're not gonna give you gay baby jail, and like unless you're like people are breaking rules, of course, and then
Nope, clean slate.
Yeah, clean
Completely
slate.
clean slate. So, Cass, have you said what you needed to say?
Well, I have my questions, but I think we'll save them for a minute.
Okay, well, I mean, all right. That sound all right with you, Lance? That work out with you, bud?
Hello.
Yeah.
You okay?
Okay. Oh, I mean,
Insert Jeopardy theme song.
Any fucking time, sweetheart.
we're gonna have to wait on the questions. Who was the other person that he needed to talk to? You can go ahead and mute Cass if you want to, Lance. I mean, you don't have to, but I guess if it's overstimulating, then go ahead and do that.
Is it not?
I mean, I don't know. So who's the second person?
He might be AFK if his parents came in.
Oh, Dad came in and drew him away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give him
He
a
said he
minute.
had to call his girlfriend or something.
Or yeah, calls his girlfriend. Let's just give it a minute.
Yeah, we need to talk about stupid shit for like 2.5 hours.
This happens a lot with Lance. He kind of just fucks off for a minute and then comes back. Just give it.
I was listening to it. I was
well, I mean, Has anybody come across any good animes lately?
I don't watch anime.
Or do I?
You know what? I got a hot take.
What?
What?
In Chainsaw Man, Makima is best girl. I don't care how many of you people fucking hate her.
I have
She is
no
a
idea who that is.
fantastically written villain. Some of y'all just need to stop being salty.
I have no
I
idea who that is.
I still haven't
Oh,
watched Chainsaw Man.
I've only
Yeah,
seen the first 2 episodes.
I don't actively look for that anime.
I need to catch up.
All I
I've
heard
been
is that the
watching-
Chainsaw Man was basically Doom Guy.
Pretty much.
I mean, at one
He's
point
so
he
angry to
basically
die.
becomes Doom Guy. But it's got a villain that basically killed like 12 million people worldwide in the span of like a second.
So Lady Hitler. Got it.
She's better than Lady Hitler in that she actually has charisma and she's not dying of syphilis.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, Hitler was able to be on like the Times best, like that one magazine.
He was on Time magazine for like the best military strategist.
For those still watching
Oh,
the
what?
show,
I was in Crack Horror Monthly. I don't give a shit.
all right, guys, hold on. For those still watching the show, feel free to like, subscribe, share around the content. It really helps.
Spread all that,
Yep.
spread all that good shit around.
And if you guys have $100, Cass will drop the gay bomb.
I'll drop more than the gay bomb, but okay.
Drop it right on the middle.
Wait, what?
Gay bomb,
The
baby.
gay bomb? What?
Yeah. Me and Cass have talked about it, and there is
What
a
is the gay bomb?
We're not telling you.
We're not telling you.
Oh,
That,
don't worry.
It's
Watch
the-
Alex
that
Jones.
would ruin the surprise as to what the gay bomb is.
Here's the thing. Is it better than my sissy missile?
Fucking-
Maybe.
I just want to point out that I'm not a fan of any of this right now, and I'm very uncomfortable.
I mean, it's all- it's a moment. Seriously,
Yeah,
like the
gay
whole,
bomb, baby.
seriously,
But,
like the whole suicide baiting
So
shit's really
I-
fucked up. Though I don't understand that shit at all.
Yeah, I actually
I
want to
do
ask
have
about
an
that when he gets
alternative.
back.
Yeah, I
do
mean,
have
like,
that.
like I said, I'm trying to make it to where, you know, since he's being rather slow, trying to slowly navigate to where everybody can ask him their questions.
Before he pitched his little bitch fit, I was trying to be very polite and patient with him, but I
Yeah.
think that's wearing off really quickly.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's really hard to maintain patience when someone constantly pisses in your Cheerios every time you pour into a bowl.
Yeah, I noticed.
Uh,
Like when it came to what Gabe was talking about, that's right when I got into the live chat, and I'm just like, what in the fuck is he talking about? Like, there's
Oh, it's a
none of that
long
makes
and
me-
arduous story.
like I only
Okay,
got
how
to the part about him wanting to marry 13-year-olds. Sorry, 31-year-olds. That's where I got. Like, where did this all
He is
start?
dating someone that is 31, but at the time, like Dawn, aka Cyber,
Separate
had like
reluctantly.
she had like a stock account on Twitter that she was using to catfish his ass. And the only time he had ever
Oh wait, bear in
pulled
mind, you're
back-
missing a part of the story. He apparently knew that, but he forgot that how he knew that because apparently he's both psychic and brain damaged at the same time.
Yeah, like
Uh,
he somehow can prognosticate and immediately become an amnesiac at the same time.
Huh?
So,
Yeah,
unrelated
the
question.
ability-
How do you feel about Winky Warhead?
Sorry?
No? Look, we had the gay bomb, then we had the sissy missile, now we have the Winky Warhead.
We're
I mean,
just gonna have a
maybe.
giant list of this shit.
Maybe we
before
can
we're
have a
done.
warhead named Winky.
It has to be themed about turning people gay.
I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't have one called Sloppy Toppy.
How about Femboy Mustard Gas?
No, no. No. I haven't gotten to work on that technology. It's been
I can see the
like how it just
future.
evolved into like goofy fucking names for fatal military involvement.
I can see the future. There's gonna be
bashing
gay
your stuff where I'm gonna
bombs.
bomb you with my varicose vein V2.
All right, excuse me, guys. I'm trying to. All right, so
Drop a gay bomb in the Middle East.
some people
Alright,
some
Lance.
people are continuing to ask to pop in, but I think we'll have this on the server more than likely.
Lance.
If all goes according to plan and shit doesn't go
Yeah,
batshit nuts.
you there, Lance? What's up?
Lance, it's kind of hard to stop ignoring you if you're not fucking here.
Yeah, does he
At least
take
you
the clothes? Does he always take the
Oh, don't
clothes?
yell at him. He'll mute you and then have a bitch fit.
Oh, I'm not
Okay,
gonna
He,
yell.
he can mute me, but you know, I'm not yelling. I'm being stern, and there is a difference.
Yeah, it scares him. It makes him feel like a scared little boy.
Yeah, I
Well, the
myself.
small
I'm not
children he
yelling.
chases around.
We hurt his thump in the boy colon.
what do you
Does
think,
he-
Mr. Goldstein?
His ass is chapped.
All
Like-
right, let's take a look at the welcome area. Gonna peek in at that real quick.
All right.
Just
Do you guys think he
see if
just
he's
like?
come up.
Do you guys think he
Ugh.
might be watching the stream but not saying anything?
Probably.
Maybe.
I would not be
See
shocked.
what we're saying to see whether or not he can have a fit about it and then run away.
He
Chomping cheese
might
from a
be
public
watching. I mean, this guy's kind of slow, so he might be watching the stream, cheering himself on, going, "Come on, Lance, say something."
Well, careful what you say, Vash, because he can still hear you. Remember, he unmuted you. Or you were
Well,
never
me-
muted.
Well, I'm making jokes.
No, I get that, but he might take that as personal attacks and get real scared and run away.
That's
Well,
true.
But
I
I
mean,
can say, I
he-
can really say what I want because he's muted me because he's a crybaby.
Yeah,
He's gonna pull a
he's not
Jonathan
wrong.
Ross.
So, when are you done talking to your girlfriend, Lance?
Like, just remember to pin the note on yourself so we know who hit with soap.
I'm just
Is your girlfriend like from some faraway country?
She's in Alabama, according
Well,
to
he
his
did say-
dumbass.
Well, he did say something about doing something for his dad. So
in
Dad,
What do you mean?
fucking
What do you mean he
shit
lives in
out of the
Alabama?
floor,
The dude
like,
lives in
he's pissing off the
California.
dog.
He's been doxxed a couple times before already.
No, you're talking about the girlfriend.
Oh,
Girlfriend's in Alabama.
why in Alabama?
Oh, is he actually in California for real?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's in South.
Sure,
Yeah,
like
bitch,
LA?
call him his clout.
Well, tell him
I
to
say we
unmute me
get
then.
funds together and we take a road trip in a party van.
No, tell him to unmute me. Tell him to unmute me. Tell him to
You
unmute me.
whiny
I'm in
bitch.
Southern California. Maybe we could meet up. We could be friends. I could get a drink with him. Maybe he wants that. He wants to make a friend. I'm happy to make a friend. We'll meet up in real life. We'll be friends.
We're doing it on a roof. Don't worry about it, Lance.
Okay, so that's not Lance, and I don't know who that is.
Have
Huh?
a roof party.
Go through the usual process for people to join the server.
Yeah, they're going.
Coyote, you know
Like,
what
we're
you
doing
guys
it,
can
bro.
have.
You have to add him? Guys, don't you have to add him to the server?
He can join through the link.
Oh,
Nice troll person that has a 6-month-old account.
Sign is the answer.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Hey,
no
Coyote,
patience for dip.
you could deal with him if you meet him.
Oh, what could I do?
You could be friends with him, have a drink with him. You know, maybe have a roof party. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh no, no
Yeah,
roof
if
party.
we're
But I
gonna
promise you, it'll be
get
if
a
I wind up
hammer and fly.
if we
have a
wind up
party
meeting.
with Yacht.
If we wind up meeting, I promise you, it's just going to be a smash. It'll be great.
Well, you can have a
Smashing.
party. Have a party with
Across
Yacht.
the air with a bat.
Wait,
Hey.
Claudia, are you planning to fuck him?
I'll fuck him up.
Okay,
Oh,
but
here's
when you
one.
say, but Coyote, you like dudes, and you say smash, I can only assume that means fuck him.
Fringe Bear,
Keep
hold
my-
on. Listen to what you just said. I like dudes. This is not a dude. This is a thing that I want to hit with a bat.
You like things with
Bat
phalli.
going in. Oh look,
This is
now
like-
he's away.
Yeah, this is not a dude. This is like on par with like the creature from the Black Lagoon. It's something that you just want to like destroy and burn.
To eradicate it. So it can no longer walk the earth and taint the world with its existence.
Exactly.
You're dealing with a
You
necromorph.
know that was an allegory for racism.
Wait a minute, I
You-
think the door just opened.
What was?
Is that you, Lance? I heard it. I heard somebody's
What was
door
it?
open. I don't think that was
Yeah,
him.
the creature from the Black Lagoon. That was an allegory for racism.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. I was using it because it's just something that comes to mind, some kind of weird fucking creature that you would just.
No,
wanna,
you're a
like-
racist.
Oh no, I'm not. That's only if it's intentional. But
Well, the thing is more of an apt description because it's this creature tries to become and assimilate other things, and it just ends up being a hideous deformation that needs to be burned.
yeah, racism would imply that I had that as an intent, as well as that I knew that information. I didn't. I've never seen the film. I've only known it off of its title.
Those movies were good, but the fact that it's an allegory for racism, I see the symbolism now that I think about it. Good movies, though, despite all the horrible racist implications of it.
I can just imagine.
I mean, if you think those
like,
implications are racist, you should see King Kong.
Can someone ask if Lance actually joined the server?
I think he's too busy getting his ass whooped.
No, my system's screwing up again.
Grinch,
Like,
I
all
can
you hear is
imagine.
what sounds like a bell flying in
I
the air.
heard a door open, and I assumed that he probably went back in his room or something.
No,
Yeah,
that
he's
was
open
on
there.
my side. My kiddo came into my room.
Oh,
Hello,
Grinch,
baby darling.
I can imagine just the creature from the Black Lagoon being some guy just doing blackface.
I'm just
Oh,
asking
boy.
at this point.
No, there's a bunch of people that are trying to spam like zoo shit.
Oh, fuck.
Well, good luck
Oh,
with
it's
that. We have
Sarkellos
shit
and
to
fuck.
protect against that. So,
Good luck, dumbass.
yeah, that's not exactly the smartest idea in the world to pull that.
Who the hell tries to spam zoo shit? What the fuck, man?
Sarkellos fanboys.
They're trying to
Okay,
spam some shit.
by the way, Zerkala fanboys, you all have no balls and tiny penises. I say that earnestly.
Oh, scrotum.
I
And no
firmly
shaft.
believe your balls have not descended. They are still somewhere up in your throat, which is why you all sound like children.
Your honor is
Furthermore,
cheap.
your leader's a fucking idiot.
You trade your honor for pins. Fuck yourself.
You follow somebody who is so
Opinion is
disingenuous they've
opinion.
never had a solid opinion in their whole fucking life. And frankly, you should be ashamed in yourself. You could follow an actual Nazi and that you could at least have a bit more respect because they at least have an opinion.
They at least
Like,
had a
at
code.
least a Nazi has integrity and at least has an idea. A concrete
And they have
one.
backbone.
You know what? Yeah.
I mean, how else can
You
they
could challenge a
walk
Nazi
like
to a fight and they'd show up. Zerkalo would try to puss out and say, no. I'll only fight you if you have pins.
I was gonna say, Grinch, are you trying to pull a Boogie 2988 right now?
what?
And what?
No, what?
Because Boogie 29988 said the same thing. He's like, you're redeemable. Even a Nazi's more redeemable than you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
he
I'm just
said
saying a Nazi has more values than Zerkalo because Zerkalo doesn't have any values whatsoever.
So,
Fair enough.
anyway, not getting into that.
Sorry.
Seriously, not getting into that. You think that maybe the quote girlfriend of his is actually a bunch of these weirdos trying to get in the server to start shit?
Oh,
Maybe.
actually, Cass, I've actually seen this person's face.
Who?
Like the girlfriend. Like the girlfriend actually has
Well, I'm
her
saying-
own Snapper account as well.
I'm saying, like, you think
It
he's
could be a
he's
troll,
lying?
but I'm not sure.
You think I think he's lying. It's kind of obvious he's kind of just straight up lying, isn't he? He hasn't talked. The timing's rather convenient,
Yeah, exactly.
you know.
Fucking weird.
He's trying to convince her to join Discord just so he can use her as a bullet shield. Quick, get in the way, protect me.
No.
If so, that's
Hey,
very pathetic.
Lance, did you just mute all of us and decide to send your buddies?
He doesn't
I mean,
have
it's like-
friends.
Honestly, I
like-
think he did.
No, it's like 2 or 3, and they seem rather familiar. Seems like I've at least seen this song and dance before. It's old hat,
Well,
but I'm not sure.
I love when they're making the same exact requests and then not realizing we have archives of everything. That gets fucking. That's funny.
I mean, I'm thinking it would be either that or it would be from the previous stream.
Who knows?
Where are they posting this shit?
doesn't he have one live stream too?
Huh?
Doesn't he have his own live stream too? He was doing that, because he was doing that weird inner monologue.
Probably.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get on out of here until he comes back, but because I got shit I gotta do and I can't let this moron hold up my entire fucking night, so
Yeah.
I'll be checking back periodically to see if he comes back, but I think what he's probably doing, since he went on that weird spiel while he had all of us muted, He's probably trying to fucking upload whatever video or whatever manifesto he was recording. Like, that's what happened last time, right? So that's what I'm thinking he's doing now. But I'll be back.
He's online
Okay.
now, apparently.
Hey,
Fine,
guys,
I'll just mute then.
Is he online
Yeah,
or is he offline?
It says he's online on mobile right now.
Okay, so he's clearly able to hear us, but he doesn't want to listen.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on, but I gotta head to bed. It was good talking to you all.
Later, Boobo. Later, dude.
And Lance, if you hear this, fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself, you bleeding cunt.
Well, I mean, I just finished up my work, so I have all the time in the world tonight.
Yeah,
I get tomorrow off.
off.
My job's actually so easy. In fact, I could probably work the entire shift without needing sleep. So, yeah, I can stay up. We can do the long game, Lance. You know, we can have this conversation though.
Sit here and watch you spurg out and mute people like a little bitch.
Nope.
Like, I don't understand why you muted anyone, because realistically, even though Coyote was being stern, like, nobody was doing what they did, like, when they last time they saw him, when Vlad was just, and when Vlad and Phoenix were just ripping him a new asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Lance, are you back? Did you get up? Have to do chores? Maybe eat some din din.
Yes.
Meet some din din. I'm saying I don't mean to be rude to anyone who wants me to put people on the show. I apologize, but I can't really turn this into a free for all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to have a little bit of a different tact, sadly.
Yeah, this isn't FNGR's channel.
Yeah, like I get it. I like having people on show to express their side and all that shit, but even I have to have a little bit of structure with this. I can't just let people be like reckless abandon. Otherwise, he's just gonna run off. Where's the fun in that?
Well, I mean, I have experience as a caregiver to mentally ill, mentally disabled. Yeah, that's still a good way to say it.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I can usually come in and try and talk to someone like Lance, who is a few fries short of happy meal.
I will say.
Hey, Lance.
Sorry,
Hey, Lance. If your mother is a cum-sucking road whore who should have taken you down the throat instead of in the gash, say nothing. There we go.
If you want to die, be silent once for yes and twice for no.
Hey, Lance. If you would totally marry a 13-year-old, just don't say anything.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Oh, I saw something light up.
Oh!
Well, I mean, he could be coming back.
Whoa.
Dad had to give
So okay, guys, hey, shut it. Shut it, or I'll shut it for you. So, Lance, you're finally back. What took you so long?
I had to help my dad.
Oh, you needed help with something?
Yeah.
All right. So, are you willing to join the Discord server?
Yes, I'll
All right.
join you.
Now, so long as you won't break any rules or laws, you will be given the same roles as everyone else. You will have conversations with people. So long as you can handle yourself, you should be fine. You agree with this?
Okay, yes.
All right, then feel free to take the link that's already in here. Do you want me to send you another one?
Yes.
Okay, let me send you another link then. Give me a sec.
Hopefully I can be friends with you guys. But I don't know, I won't always be online. Keep that in mind.
That won't be a concern.
No big deal.
So,
you deactivated it again.
Wait a minute. No, I didn't. Oh! Wait a minute, guys. So, apologies. Let me fix something real quick. I think someone pulled something. Give me a sec. So you got your account. What is it called?
What, my account?
Yeah, your account. Check real quick. Just Lance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Just give me a sec to fix this because I'm pretty sure I think I realized what the problem was. So you got a friend request? I take it. Use that to pin that down real quick. Your account. All right. So let me take a second to fix this. Apologies. So okay. I don't see your account in the ban list, so this shouldn't be an issue.
Also, Lance, it's polite to tell people that you'll be right back whenever you need to go away from the computer.
Yes, I totally forgot
All right.
about that.
Let me send you a link to your personal DMs and see if that works through there.
Okay.
Okay. So your account is just Lance, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Nothing extra. Nothing off.
Except for the hashtag and the numbers.
Okay. The hashtag numbers I can see just fine. So this is what I'm doing. I'll send you a link right here. You should be able to join. It shouldn't be disabled to you. Here you go. I don't see your account being on the ban list. Just thought I would bring that up.
It's still invited and can't get in.
You mean invited or invalid?
Invalid.
It shouldn't be invalid. You're not banned from the server.
That's weird.
All right, here. I'm sending you one through DMs.
Send one through DMs.
Is that one invalid?
Oh, it's invalid too.
Can any of the mods check if he's actually banned or something?
He might have his Discord. Hold on, he might have his Discord settings set so that he can't receive invites unless it's from a friend. So one, you might have to accept his friend request.
I accepted his friend request.
Yeah, I did that through that too. It's not working, apparently.
Pizza, you're probably listening in. If you're available, I am trying to summon you. Can you check and see if he's banned? But while I'm checking, there might be he might be watching, and he can probably get to it faster than I can.
I'm literally checking on my end. I cannot see his account. Unless it's like something going on with the ban list doesn't update. So it's like, yeah, I don't see
there's
anything.
a feature where you can report raids. That's interesting.
Might be useful in a minute.
Finally.
All right, so
It took you long enough to actually be a thing.
Now, Lance, I want to ask you a question. Are you actually being serious about the fact that you can't get in here?
I am actually serious, yeah.
Okay, let me continue to keep making.
Yeah, you sound a bit annoyed. It's
Okay.
fine. Give us a second.
I'm asking for clarification is
Looking for
all.
bans.
Give me a sec. This is kind of weird. All right. Okay.
I don't see Lance.
Okay, so
I see a lot of dead profiles.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. I sent you another invite. See if that works.
No, it still is not working.
Are you sure?
It's not working.
Well, saying well, even if it says invalid, try clicking on it. See if it's like still does work, and maybe it's just Discord being stupid.
It pops up and then it disappears.
Have you tried restarting your Discord real quick?
Let me try.
May not it. Okay. See if that works.
This is a strange situation.
There it is.
Does it work?
You found it?
I see the link now. I'm going to it.
Okay.
I had to reset.
And it's gone.
That's weird.
Okay. Hold on. Now let's check and see if he's actually in, because he's clicked the link and it's gone, which means that he could have. Nope.
Nope, not working.
Give me a sec. Let me try to see if I can just try it.
God.
I'll keep making invites real quick. See if that works. Here you go. So that
Do you have like the invites to expire after a set amount of time?
I always do, yeah.
Seems like Gage is trying to sleep.
It takes either hours or days for that to happen, though. I set it for that, so.
All right. Well, there was another one that was sent. So
I could probably make it to where it never does. Maybe that works.
Also, I just want to point out that I love that the chat just compared my voice to the Grim Reaper's voice. I love that a lot. I love that for me.
If I hear Coyote when I'm dying, at least I'll know why.
So either way, I gave you some fresh links. See if that works.
They're not working again.
Suspicious of Coyote.
I've been trying.
all right.
How are they not working?
I don't understand.
Well, how about this? I'm gonna send you a random.
Whoa!
Okay?
Whoa! Hold on. I found it. For some reason, it didn't update, but for some reason, he ended up on the ban list for no reason. There's no updates on the logs as to where that's coming from.
Well, I guess we'll just fix that really quick.
I think I just fixed that. I revoked his ban. I don't know why the fuck it showed that all of a sudden. Like it took a hot minute for him.
I didn't see it on the list.
Yeah, it
There was
appeared
a
on
lot
the
of deleted users though.
it appeared on the list at a random for some reason. Like after I checked it like 3 times.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just want it to be noted that I personally checked as well, and your name wasn't on there, bud.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there. That's weird.
But go ahead and try this one. This one should be the one that'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
it
He
different for
probably
you?
wasn't lying about that, chat. Just saying, like I literally checked, it wasn't there, and then it appeared after I checked about the 3rd or 4th time.
Remember, chat, never attribute to malice what can easily be attributed to stupidity.
Yeah, in this case, it's
Oh, I
Discord
see what you're
because.
saying.
Huh?
The
Yeah.
user
Now you
banned
see it. Okay. Go ahead and join, man.
Yeah.
The user is banned from this guide.
What guide?
What? That.
What?
It's the guide. Your Discord server.
Try refreshing it.
I try refreshing it because I literally just revoked the ban.
Yeah. It was a glitch on YouTube's part, or not YouTube, but Discord's part.
Yeah, that was literally Discord.
I'm so used to blaming YouTube.
You too.
Yeah,
I
no.
hope all of you have enjoyed this tech support for the past 15 minutes.
Also, hey, like no, I'm aware there's something wrong with it. I am fixing it, dude. Don't worry about it. It's just for some reason it's saying that. So, okay, I already revoked the ban for you. So
I could invite everyone here to the war room.
If that works, sure. But you also have to have other people.
I'm not working.
The only people in the war room are me, Jeffrey, Dan, and Prof.
All right.
We can't fight there. That's the war room.
I mean, if push comes to shove,
exactly.
yeah, we can just take it there. Yeah.
That would be silly.
All right,
It would
so
be completely insane.
all right, I just send you another link, Lance, in here. See if that works.
Okay, did this one that's in the general chat in this in this room, Lance? Does that one look different?
Not workable.
Yeah,
No, I
Is
don't.
that one?
It's
Is
not
that one
working.
different?
I'm just
The
saying.
resource being rate limited. What does that mean?
Sorry,
The resources being rate limited.
I have no idea what that's supposed to mean.
That rate limits have to do with number of attempts to do something. Usually it's to stop people from trying to spam something. It controls spam. The only reason I know that is because SCP Secret Labs does the same thing if you try to spam join servers too quickly.
Okay, that's kind of weird. So, is there any cooldown on that?
Doesn't work. You could try mine.
I think we're just gonna go with the war room idea.
All right.
Real quick, I just want to say, because apparently Splashdown Wonder in chat is them and their boyfriend are fans of my channel. Well, I appreciate that, and hello to you and your boyfriend.
Hello there.
Sorry if I don't sound too articulate right now or a little bit distracted. I really would like Lance to just finally just do something.
All right, so
I'm gonna get a little bit stoned. I'm gonna get to his level, and I'm gonna help communicate this. All right.
I think.
So,
Hold on.
Oh, there's the war room.
I'm able to
it's in
get
here.
the war room.
All right. So it's just
Should we-
something weird with the my own personal server. Yeah, shit happens. All right, so we're gonna have conversations in here. Gage, do you have certain people being mod?
All right, let me give. Let me see. Wait. Okay, that is my shit. Okay,
He's
you
still on
possess the
mute.
power.
Yes,
of
he's
mod.
still on mute.
I am God.
You do
I
not know
mean,
you.
I will totally not abuse these privileges.
All right, get me mod 2.
mean-
We're gonna make sure we at least have a semi-conversation with people.
You
Alright,
possess
I
power.
would have invited y'all to mine, but
Yeah, I
my
got
my
you.
place.
Give me.
Hello there.
Hello there. We'll see if this works out. I highly doubt it, but it would be fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you going to? Is he going to join?
You tell me.
I hope so.
That's better.
Is this a fun?
Yes. God, there's so many of you already in here.
Good God in heaven.
A lot.
If
There's
you
a
were
lot of
really hanging
people.
out on the trauma channel.
All right, so here's how we're gonna go. People will have their conversations, but we'll have mods to make sure shit goes fairly smoothly. So don't overstep your boundaries, please.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Of course. We were kind of talking about that in the channel too.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
I can only
Okay,
stay. I can only
everyone.
stay for.
I will be the translator for Lance.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Ooga booga.
Oh boy. Good.
Now keep in mind, I'm going to go ahead and say, for full discretional purposes, I may or may not have to server mute a lot of you. Don't take it personally, and don't get butthurt by it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes
Alright.
sense.
No, totally makes sense.
Yeah, here in
I
the
can't stay.
here in the Fox Mafia, we got some fucking rules.
I mean, it's a mafia.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna probably go interview somebody anyway. I'm probably gonna have to leave soon.
That's no problem.
Rest assured, all of you will have your time to speak to Lance.
Oh,
As long as he
Oh
comes in.
boy.
So many of us. Holy
Oh.
fuck.
I just want to come down.
I
and
will
wish you
I
one
will
more.
make sure, as long as he comes in.
As
Come
long
on,
as he
Lance.
comes in.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Come on,
guys, I just,
please come in.
We've been quiet this whole time and trying to be
All right,
reasonable.
all right. Hold on.
Oh,
guys,
Hold on.
Before I
When
go, I
Lance-
just want to wish you guys luck.
No problem, Booba.
Have a good one.
No problem.
Have a good
Well,
one. Oh my God.
have a good one. So, hey, all right. So when Lance joins, all of you who aren't me, Vash, and of course, Lance and Coyote, everyone else,
me.
mute yourself when Lance gets in here.
Yes, sir.
Pronto. Yes, sir.
Don't forget me. You're also on my real estate.
before the last chat, everyone who was in the last chat mute themselves or is open.
Yeah, make sure anyone.
I'm
We
forget-
only got 4 people talking. It's me. Oh, well, we're actually technically 5. It's me, Gage, Vash, Coyote.
All right.
We're circling out everyone else when
Everyone else, just get your snacks and just sit tight. Get the popcorn and the nachos ready.
Daddy needs to express some rage.
Oh, Jesus.
You need an adult. Now it's Minuteman giving me nightmares for all the shit that I sit and stream that he sat in.
Oh no.
Payback's a bitch.
Okay, so
Goddamn pony.
is Lance gonna
Lance-
pop in?
Lance, stop putting on your diaper and get in here.
I don't know why, but that hat is just so fucking funny to me.
All
You
right,
got
all
the
right.
internet invite, right?
I love that
Okay,
fucking hat.
Lance, buddy, come on in.
Quit
Dons,
ramming
where
your
are you?
cat. Quit ramming your cat and get in here. Stop ramming your cat and get in here.
Radio silence.
I mean, I know that there's a lot of people in here, and that's kind of scary. But are we still on a live stream? I
Yes,
think we
yeah,
are.
we are now. We're still
Okay.
live. We're still live.
Lance,
You
come
can,
on
you can probably
down.
hear me then. So Lance, there we go. Hey, bud,
Hey.
how's it going?
Everyone that isn't
All
me,
right.
hold on. Anyone who isn't me, Coyote, Gage, Vash, and Lance, mute. I'm not starting until every single motherfucker in here is either muted or server muted.
You want me muted too?
Yes.
All right.
We'll circle through it.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Silence.
So Lance, look at all
Yes.
these people. They come here to listen to what you have to say. So you do have the floor to start first. Speak your mind.
I'm sorry for what I done.
What did you do?
The things that you guys did in the past.
I'm sorry, what?
I've been on your show.
What?
Okay. Hold on. All right,
confused.
Lance. So, well, that's why you have me, but I'm trying to work it out with them. All right, so you're sorry for what you did on the last live stream?
Yes.
Okay, so what did you do?
Uh-oh.
You have to specify, you have to own up to your mistake in order to become a better person. So what is it that you did?
What are you doing?
Uh-oh, I think that's Dad, and he does not sound happy. He does not sound happy.
Why don't you tear up your shit right now? You gotta sit in the living room with you tonight. Good.
Can you put your father on the call, please?
Oh, God.
Mr. Lance, I don't know how else to address you, but I would like to speak with you very much.
Yeah, Mr. Lance, we could talk to you as well.
I can give you a very thorough description of what your son has been doing, and I do not believe you will be happy with it. I would very much like to have a chat with you, Mr. Lance. Oh, there he goes.
Oh my
Lance
God!
is dead.
Oh.
Okay, so
His
the
internet
dad
now.
apparently is trying to keep this kid from the internet.
Okay, so
No, hold on a minute. Vash, he's not a kid. He's older than you.
Oh God.
Older than me.
Yeah, he's older than everyone in this fucking room except I believe Grinch is either 30 or 31.
33.
Oh yeah, so he's a little bit younger than Ian, but older than everyone else here.
I'm 34. He's not older than me.
I'm
So he's
31. I
younger
think he's still older than me though. He's like in his 30s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Uno.
Hey, what's hard?
Ghost. Who is the person we're freaking talking about here?
Lance.
Away.
He's already
Lance?
gone.
He's already
Lance is
gone.
gone?
He's already gone. He's already gone.
The internet lumberjack got him.
Okay.
Can we get a run through why we're here?
Oh, because for some reason he every time we try to get him to join the main server, it keeps being invalid. Even with I don't know why. Even the ban, we try to revoke his ban, it didn't work either.
Either way, I don't think he's coming back this time.
Doesn't sound like it. Yeah.
Clearly, he is mentally retarded.
But you know what? If nothing else,
Okay.
Hold on.
Know what this
Atari.
motherfucker did.
Okay, I wasn't talking or nothing.
Sorry.
If nothing else, I got a definitive answer to the question that I asked earlier about his backstory. I think his dad kicked his ass a little too much. Based on that ending right there.
His goofy uncle should have beaten him more.
Wow, that was interesting because what it sounds like to me is that he literally said, "No, you get over here. You're gonna be on the couch tonight."
I know that was weird.
You're gonna be sitting in the living room for the rest of the night.
Oh, he does
Is
it.
that where he fucks him? I mean.
All right, I'm out of here. Catch you later.
Later, Kaya.
Motherfucker's grounded for 2 weeks. That means no computer.
Well, I mean, I'm
no
sure
TV
that the dad
for a
is
week.
probably looking into the live stream then.
Probably.
Yeah,
Someone said it. You might have heard all of us too. So.
Lance, be good
What-
in this. Begin to mix
I mean, I
spices.
can understand why. It's probably embarrassing to have a son who's in his 30s and says he wants to marry a 13-year-old.
Oh,
Well, who's also
shit.
stupid as shit and does retarded shit all the time.
Like at that point, I can kind of see why he's acting like this. Yeah, yeah, I can kind of see why.
And
Yep.
anywho, Cass, I'm sorry for being rude earlier.
It's not
I
that.
just need to. I was just curious. Okay.
How old are you? Sweet Jesus.
Sorry, Atari.
22.
Oh, okay.
I know she sounds like a baby. It's so weird.
Yeah,
Get
no,
that
she's
a lot,
pretty
okay?
much like
Jeez
one of those
Louise.
people that are like perpetually that way.
Yeah, some
like
shit
that.
like that. Anywho, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe his dad knows about the fucking show, because I know Lance sure as fuck doesn't stop shutting up about, let's say, me, Gage, a few people around here. That's that.
Well, I mean, we're trying. If he's trying to be friends and stuff, we can try and be friends.
Yeah, we can
But,
arrange
like,
it.
you gotta own up to the shit that you fucked up with. First of all, and secondly, maybe all of the shit that you fucked up is so bad that a lot of these people here will not be your friend at all.
That picture is still on point, didn't she?
No, there could be a large list of those, but
Exactly.
No, Dad, no.
ultimately,
It's cool
I
for
mean,
Tom.
I just see you as a person that probably has Down syndrome.
I see him as a convenient meat
I
shield. If she
look
hits
at
the
you and I go, "Oh, it's retarded."
fan.
I was getting
That's what
weird
retarded.
Jonathan Ross vibes from the guy. Not gonna lie.
Well, that's why I called him Jonathan Ross.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's kind of where it went. Yeah.
I think he read at one point.
Yeah, like I was expecting like a mega read, like you know how Jonathan once like he gets back into a corner, he just starts.
Yeah, when he just starts yelling like a fucking lunatic.
Yeah,
Oh, don't I just wish?
because like I was expecting
So
that. That's why
Lance from that
I was expecting him to just spur right out.
Yeah.
If Lance was on life support, I'd unplug him just to charge my DS if it's at 2% less battery than it was 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, and also I need to address that. Yeah, we're not being friends with him. We just tried everything we could say so that he can actually join this conversation.
That was my joke about it.
Yeah.
Like, you might have done some shit
mean,
that's
I
so
would-
heinous that none of these people want to be friends
I
with.
figured I didn't have to explain that, given the type of show this is known for.
Yep.
So,
It
okay.
never hurts to be sure.
I'm not exactly sure why, of all things, I have to explain this. Like, did some of y'all like can't pay attention to context for like 5 seconds? What the fuck's going on with this?
People that genuinely miss the point. Some people
I
that
have no
genuinely try to-
idea what's going on with that. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
There
It's
are
a side
people
point.
that are legitimately thinking that we were going to be friends with him.
Shame
Sounds
on you
like
for thinking that at
from
all.
people who keep fucking questioning that line of logic. Well, why do you want to be friends? Like, dude, we're not.
We don't.
Jesus
We were
Christ.
just trying to reason. We were just trying to
We don't
reason.
wanna-
When he came in here, we tore him apart.
We don't want to be friends with Lance. We just want to reason it. We just want to have him
Now,
No,
I was going to play as translator for him to try and help, like, to try and help him say exactly what he wanted to say.
Well, yeah. Anyway, it really doesn't matter at this point, because it sounds like to me he probably won't be online for a bit because his dad came in, and from what I can tell from that conversation, he clearly does not want Lance to talk for the moment. So, at least his account is still in here. I'm sure you guys can have fun with that. Should he choose
Yeah.
to find out a way to, I'm sure he'll probably be the type that'll figure out a way to get back on Discord, so you can laugh at him.
Yeah,
no
they're
problem.
probably whooping his ass right now.
Yeah, have fun with that.
All you hear is the sound of the belt.
That is beating the shit out of him.
Robert Howard's dad.
Maybe if he
Okay, so a question here: is the marrying a 13-year-old? No, sorry, 31-year-old the only thing he's done, or has he done much worse than that?
I mean, he has repeatedly said the word 13-year-old. I don't know why we're trying to pretend like there isn't context there that's missing.
I'm doing that sarcastically. I'm being sarcastic.
I know.
I
I get you. I don't know. I don't. This is the first time he actually said that on show. I've never heard him actually say this until now.
Let's list out for the people that don't know this guy. Let's list out a few of the things that he has done.
He's falsely accused people of being pedophiles. He's tried to basically assume the identity of people to start shit so that people would go after them. He's tried repeatedly to be a flagger and mass flag people's content left and right for privacy violations or bullying violations. He's tried to mind fuck people into thinking their friends hate them. List goes on and on.
That's like,
and I had screenshot
Actually,
proof
no,
of Lance's lineup. Well, can I speak? And I actually have screenshot evidence of Lance trying to lie about people, accusing them of being pedophiles falsely, just to get the heat off of him and onto them.
Well, there's something you're missing here. Really important context that started this whole drama in the first place. He joined a pedophile website and became friends with Nathan Larson, a notorious child molester.
That's how this whole thing started.
What, you
Him
mean like
joining that website?
Like, no,
Also,
he literally.
things about him trying to marry the 13-year-old or something like that.
Yeah, this is stuff that just came out on this show today. I didn't even know anything about it until he said it.
Okay.
That's why I kept sarcastic. No, wait, he's 31. I was big sarcastic.
Yeah,
I said that.
He's actually 30. He's about to be 31 next
So
year.
he started by trying to say he wanted to be a pedo hunter, so he went after like the rapey.co bullshit when that was a popular subject for some people because like it was Repsion made videos on it, Repzilla made videos on it, because of a smaller channel actually putting the work to call it out, and you know the usual economy and how that bullshit works. And then Lance said, "I want to be a pedo hunter." So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to join the website. He actively joins the website. He posts videos where he says, "Guys, I'm sorry, I'm addicted to rapey.co now."
Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
What the?
He actually
Excuse
said
me,
that.
what?
He fucking said that. He fucking said that. He fucking said that.
He actually said that on Cass's first stream on him, that he's addicted to being on that website. Check out Cass's first stream of him.
Yeah.
He was known as MCL. He was known as MCL 771 at the time.
Give me a hot minute. I'll put the link to the fucking original stream in here. So give me a sec.
Yeah, there's some back lore with that shit, guys. That's the reason why I was saying for other people to go ahead and bring up some of that.
Yeah.
1.5 years, guys.
Even deeper.
Yeah, this is.
We've
been dealing with constant drama with him for about 1.5 years tops. He likes to get into a lot of shit with people.
Okay. So basically, what you're trying to say is that we got a fake pedo hunter
Yeah.
that is addicted to CP
Yes.
and addicted to CP, start freaking drama, and is trying to marry the freaking 13-year-old.
And he thinks that he's a juggalo.
Suicide bait and mind fuck people to try to be his friend.
That's what I said about the mind scrutiny.
I assume it's obviously not a 13-year-old he's actually trying to get in relations with. I'm pretty sure he probably thinks he was it initially.
Not to mention he's a massive clout chaser.
Now here's another thing.
Looking at MCL, is he a juggalo?
I have no idea. No, the most I remember from him before he did the whole "I'm gonna go into rapey.co and get verified on rapey." I shit you not, that was an actual thing that was said on stream at one point. We made memes about it. So the thing is, he tries to call himself a hacker at one point because of a group of people who do the pseudo, like, not even script kiddie. They don't even do script kiddie bullshit. They're just people who say they're hackers because they think it's intimidating.
Wait a minute. Did Lance said earlier that he didn't know how to code?
Yeah, he doesn't know shit about computers.
And he claims that he's a hacker.
Yeah.
Okay, then why are you calling yourself a freaking hacker if you don't know what the
Attention.
frick you're trying to type?
It's attention.
Just for the sake of attention.
It's because
It's a clout.
dumb 13-year-olds fall for this shit because they think that's intimidating. Oh, you're a hacker. I'm just gonna believe your fucking word.
They all dum-dums.
Yeah, he's not
I'm
a smart
22
dude.
and I'm calling BS on this.
It's not about age. He's mentally retarded. He's got mental disabilities.
He's basically mentally retarding
Yeah, he is.
this generation, and it's making me sick.
Like, this is not a normal person, obviously. He's in his 30s and he's acting like this. He's got lots of mental problems. He's even admitted at one point that like he actively takes medication for things that are not prescribed to people for having simple mental problems. We're talking some pretty serious shit if you have some very particular dangerous mental stuff that can get people hurt. So this dude has got some fucking problems.
I understand. I have some freaking problems too.
I wouldn't say on the same level as him.
No, you don't understand. Your mental problems are you probably deal with a level of trauma and a few other things. No, we're talking. He was not born right.
Tater tots.
Not even no.
And ice cream.
Bash, seriously, no. I mean, I would love to say he was just retarded, but unfortunately, no. This guy's got some other problems. All right, I can't say it because I would be probably playing diagnosis games, and I don't want to do that. But he's definitely the type of person you probably don't want to be around with because he would actually do something to people. That's the type of person he is.
Do you mind if I say something?
Yeah.
Lance, like his own parents openly said that if he got off whatever medication he's taking, they would actually have to like forcibly hospitalize him.
Yeah, does that sound like someone you should be having in polite society?
So he's basically.
No, that sounds like somebody who needs to be locked the fuck up.
Okay, I'm talking video game logic here. If we're talking about, like, say something off of Cyberpunk,
No.
Cyberpunk's Edge Runners or something like that, he's basically going cyber psycho if he's off the meds.
I mean, you're talking about something intimidating. He's not that intimidating, but sure. We'll
would do is
I know, but
This is something that has a lack of impulse control, and if it's bigger than you and stronger than you, it's getting what it wants.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm trying to make a.
No, I'm trying to explain what type of person Lance is.
Right.
The type of person Lance is that he should never be trusted around a child, period.
No, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's really the short end of what I'm trying to say is that you probably give him a chance to do something, he would probably take it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If this guy posted something on like Facebook or whatever, asking like, "Hey, I could babysit your little sister for a little bit," big fat deny. You're not gonna touch my little sister that way. Heck no.
I would tell him to meet me just to punch me, just to have just to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
You just want to
exactly.
I just want to talk.
No, I don't think he's a threat to any actual adults that would more than likely deck him across the fucking streets and just basically, you know.
Oh no.
No.
He wants to go after people that are physically weaker than him.
Yeah, and on top of it, he's got the characteristics of a mindset where if he probably had the chance, he would probably do something to a kid. He's kind of he's
really out of it.
If you paid attention to how he behaves, he's got no impulse control. Absolutely none.
Right, and he's like.
I thought I heard someone ask. Oh, sorry, what was that?
Does he have a disability?
Yes.
Disability.
Like, always saying he does, because yeah, I think he is a retard, but.
Well, he's autistic, but he might also have something worse.
Anyway,
This is why I said he gave me Jonathan Ross vibes.
It flabbergastes me how people are these days.
It's because his parents didn't have the presence of mind to smother his ass in the
Anyway,
crib.
at Caswara Fox, if you need the best example, that's his shoveled up version of Lenny from Mice and Men, if you know that story. Oh yeah. Anyway,
Hear about the rabbits. Bang!
I would say I'm just gonna do a few things here and there, and I like the conversations we're having, but unfortunately, there's no point at this point. Lance isn't going to be here for a while, more than likely. His parents are probably making sure. So,
They're gonna whoop his ass the next week.
apologies for not making this a structured shit show. I was only informed that he was talking to Gage as soon as it happened, and so we kind of just jumped on the opportunity because Lance is not the type that will
Rarely
go.
get a chance.
He's not the type that will like go on shows, structured shows, because he gets very, he's a pussy.
He gets very upset if he's not in control of everything.
After the first time we had an actual structured show with him, he's made sure that he would never actually like have an agreed time frame to join the show, and any attempt in the past was kind of void and null because he kind of pusses out and disappears. So.
Or when he does, he tries to make it all about everyone else instead of trying to think, maybe I just need to be less of a shitbag.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really care, obviously.
Exactly. Like, honestly, part of it, he does demonstrate some sociopathic tendencies, and then I do find that really worrying because, like you said, given his lack of impulse control, given the fact that he's not concerned with consequence, given the fact that he claims to be too disabled to understand what he does, I'm worried that if he did do something out of impulse, that he might be able to finagle a judge and give him a greater sentence because he can play the dumb vegetable very, very well.
Well, that's how
By the way-
he's probably gotten
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
away with whatever he's fucking done. And he
Okay.
has done something.
Okay, I just sent a screenshot of Lance admitting to lying about Gage about calling him a pedophile, just to get the heat off of him.
Yeah, he was also fully aware. He's even admitted that he's been fully aware of all of his actions from the start, including not only smearing people, but also like everything, even from the jump when he did the thing he did on Rapey. So he's admitted he's been straightly aware of everything he's ever said and done to us.
Yeah, somebody mentioned a concern having to do with him being able to get away with something, but I mean, he's doing dumb shit like claiming to be a hacker, and he doesn't even qualify as a script kitten, so it doesn't sound like he's very manipulative enough to get away with shit.
No. He just likes to play the I'm
Thing.
dumb role. And
That's
unfortunately,
the thing, his level of stupidity could actually work in his favor, especially if he just is there drooling.
Well, a lot of drama I've noticed from other channels that cover this is that they don't take the time to pay attention to this. So they kind of just believe a lot of this shit he says carte blanche because he really hones in on the don't take me seriously, I'm stupid. And he's even said this on multiple occasions that he's fully aware of what he's doing and it was intentional from the start. So he's not smart, he's not tech literate, but he's smart enough to use manipulation tactics when it's convenient to him. And people fucking fall for this shit because they're too busy gawking at a lolcow that they have to talk to. This is
gaslight them.
Yeah, and he knows it. He absolutely fucking knows it. He's been aware of it from the start, and people fall for this shit hook, line, and sinker.
I'm retarded. I'm completely worthless and weak, and I'm retarded, and you can totally turn your back on me because I'm retarded.
Yep.
Like how he deletes every server he makes to like what you're
How
saying
does he live his life like this? Well, Grease, he doesn't really live his life. He basically just uses everyone else as a means to not kill himself.
He is going to be worse than Chris Chan the moment that his father dies.
He's real fat shit insane.
I mean,
Flip that shit.
He
and
does
put it in a time vault.
He does what he does because he likes the attention, and he absolutely does, and he's kind of admitted to that. That's the only reason he fucking bothers with talking to certain people. Like I've been like the last person to ever talk about Lance for a very long time because I do everything I can to purposely ignore him, and not give him attention until he fucks up so hard that I have to, because it's funny. You should pick your battles there when you give your Spurgs attention. Same advice no one listens to, of course. And that's he tried talking to Gage because I think we were like, wasn't like everyone ignoring him too, Gage?
Pretty much everyone was ignoring him. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone was just saying, "Fuck you, this is stupid." I mean, the only reason I know that he was talking smack about everyone behind the scenes after he saw Dan's video was because of the fact that a third party told me about it, and I'm not gonna mention who because I'm worried that someone's gonna let it slip. And if he does talk to anyone here for whatever reason, I don't want it to be let slip, and then he'll start fucking with this person.
Okay, understandable. Anyway,
But the fact that someone told me that he was talking smack, otherwise it would have been like another day, another donut, another dime in my pocket, and not giving a shit otherwise.
yes, so I want to make this clear. Yes, Lance is a mental tard, but at the same time, he's also kind of aware of it, and he uses it as a tool to get away with shit. So, uh, don't be like a lot of these other like dumb channels that think they know better and then like fucking fall for it because the only reason he gets away with it, he goes, "I swear, guys, I'm not a pedophile," and then people just go with it because they don't want to lose the spurg by acknowledging that because or dealing with it with legalities because tension and whatnot.
These are people that are just as crazy for clout as he is, and they see him as their like Jonathan Ross, as their like golden goose.
Yeah.
I think I killed Cass.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know the guy until you guys told me about it. And by the way, hi, Grinch.
Sorry, be careful. You sound like a baby, and Lance might hear you.
Uh-oh.
We found the
Like, I know
perfect
you're
hunting
22, but you sound like a small girl.
Yeah,
You do.
sounds. You're 13. She might like.
we may have
Sounds like
found the
Monica
perfect.
You sound like a 13-year-old.
I know, but I'm freaking 22.
Be careful or he'll take you away.
Oh no, yeah, he probably
You're
would do
scaring
that.
me now.
Okay,
Oh
freaking
come!
be
Oh
careful,
come
jeez.
on!
I'll stop
Lance
taking on
didn't
the
take a
helium
fucking
balloons.
order.
Woo! I gotta cut it off at some point. A lot of people are too busy talking in there, so I'll let that happen. Let that happen, chat. This is not a very planned stream. I do apologize for that. As you can probably tell, Lance has been a very interesting boy recently, and I hope this is probably a good primer for you guys to be interested in looking into some of his lore, which we do have on our streams, and they'll be linked in the description down below after the show's done, and whatnot, so you guys can enjoy that to your leisure. So here what we're gonna do tonight is just play some music and be done. I'll be back on some other stuff I have planned, but if Lance continues to be a spurg, I'll definitely cover it. So have some fun. Apologies for the random content spam. I'll see you guys next time. Let's play some music to end it all. Let's see. We got some music. We'll play it. Good night, everyone.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Yeah.
So we go and slowly rise. Hold the course, the storm, the eye. Dock the boat, batten the sails. Waves are strong, clouds roll in. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. The sky is red, I see the face of the one who'll take my place. I say a prayer and close my eyes. My aim is true, the bullet flies. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, load your gun. Steady on, and we'll come. The seeds we sow, the fruit we reap. Tide of death is rising. Ain't no grave can hold me down. One foot in hell, on sacred ground. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on. Steady on, and we'll come. Steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on, and we'll come. Oh, steady on. My tale is told, my fate is writ. I die, I weep, it starts